Joyful all ye nations rise.
We're not even at half Christmas yet.
This is my fault. I sang a bit of that, and Dave has got it stuck in his head.
I feel like Christmas should be allowed to go through Q1. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God. My name's Indigo, and we are playing City of Mist. We're going to go around and do quick introductions for everyone. Poisel will be joining us a little bit later. They slipped in a little bit, so...
Incredible stealth check going on.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They're really there, but it's...
That is high-level obfuscate.
So let's start with you, Dave. Go for it.
B. Dave Walters. I say words about things on We're Live Frontier with this beautiful human being here on a little show called Vampire the Masquerade LA by Night on Fridays. I'm at B. Dave Walters. I'm playing Paris Troy, the superpowered drag queen.
Ooh.
I'm Alcuin Gersh, different elves on the Twitch and the Twitter. I run Curse of Strahd on that channel. We're getting close to the end of that campaign. It's very exciting. You can also see me on We're Live Frontier with this gentleman. So check that out, which is going to be available on Twitch pretty soon, isn't it?
At some point. We don't know when, but yes, We're Alive. Well, word is, we can't confirm, but we've been told We're Alive is coming to Twitch.
Yep.
Yes.
And I'm playing Memphis De Leon, the king of the jungle, a gang member and a community organizer.
Not necessarily in that order, right?
Depends on the day.
There we go. I'm Melee. I am playing Val the Valkyrie today. I am a musician, and I sing. I do things. Do all the things.
Awesome. So let's just do a little small recap of what has been going on. Someone died at Supper Club. You were performing. You all kind of got involved with it, trying to figure out what it was.
So what you're saying is I slayed the audience?
I mean, I wouldn't say you
Someone
did.
in the audience got
No, someone was slayed in the...
Yes,
right.
yes.
Important clarification.
You were present.
Right.
And then, what else happened?
Some people came over to my house.
Yep.
Taking care of kids in the morning before school.
Someone pretended to be a kid and showed you a gun, which ended up actually being a banana.
And I got into a fight.
You took them out though. You got some good licks in.
Yeah.
And then after that, Poisel was on a radio show.
Ray, yes.
Yep, Ray was on their show.
Morning Ray. Yep. The voice of Los Angeles.
They were interviewing someone, and that person ended up dying on their show.
Like you do.
That was fucked up.
Yeah. He also killed it.
Did they?
Yeah, so we have established that there are three killers. One who can manipulate what we see, one that can manipulate what we hear, and one that can manipulate...
well, you don't know.
It's true.
You're not really sure.
Think, right.
You guys' guesses are that it's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Right.
But you've only experienced two. When you were in the hospital, you had discovered two people, one in which you broke their leg.
I very broke their leg.
And then, let's see, what else was there?
Well, there's a connection to the murder victim's father.
Yes, so the hit was out on the son, and the father is the owner of a gun company, and there was rumors that some of the victims of the latest school shooting was actually calling for a hit on the kid, the kid of the owner.
Yep.
Yeah.
But through your research, you kind of
talked to some parents, I think.
Yeah, you don't feel that that's exactly accurate because you've talked to some gang members and people have said, yeah, there's rumors, but we're not really sure because there's been no money going up front, so you weren't really sure. So you guys are heading.
That parent that I talked to, was that like a real thing that happened, or was
not.
that? It was not. It was
the real
like
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we.
So I basically blabbed a certain amount to our enemies at that point, not knowing it at the time.
I wasn't gonna make it weird, but yes, you did.
Hey, I'm gonna own up to it. All right. Now that I know that it was a thing that I did.
And then you went to go. Meet up with the father and try to figure out what's going on. Val flew off, all of you, spoken to the FAA, so there might be some drama involved with that.
Yeah, it's
And you're heading to Arizona, where they're currently hiding out. And as you guys are flying, May, you noticed that, or Val, you noticed that the weight of the plane was a little bit heavier than it should be. And with that, you know that there's either something additional on the plane or someone additional on the plane that you originally did not take account for. And that's where we ended the last session. So who wants to start it?
I loved this show growing up. This plane is incredible. Val, oh my God, I cannot believe we are on the Darkwing Dank. This is incredible.
Yeah, it was actually a family heirloom, passed down. It used to be Dad's. We lent it out, like how people rent houses for like filming
Sure.
and things. So it wasn't always the Darkwing Dank, but it became so iconic. We just kind of left it this way.
Wait, you would rent out this plane?
Yeah, back when it was normal, and we ended up renting it to the film studio for that movie.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd rented out the Darkwing Dank. I'm like, a lot of motherfuckers got to the Mile High Club back there, and you were renting out the Darkwing Dank.
I had a lunchbox, a Darkwing Dank lunchbox. I remember.
That explains why you went to jail.
Why? Why does that explain that?
Darkwing Dank, and you were young enough to carry a lunchbox?
The weed plane. Yeah, I've got a weed plane on my left.
I think that show had a multi-level appeal. I think kids liked it.
But what did you carry in
and
the
stoners.
lunchbox? Young entrepreneurship.
I mean, you go in there, if you go in there with chips and those little mini donuts, you can trade up to pretty much whatever you want. Mm-hmm. That's the currency in the schoolyard that I remember.
Yeah, that's I guess that makes sense. Oh,
Special donuts.
So, are you going to say anything about the weight at all?
Yeah, at this point, guys, there's something going on. I've checked the statistics here in front of me, these gauges. The weight is a little bit weird. I'm going to go ahead and say that there is someone on this plane somewhere that is not supposed to be here. Does anybody want to go back there and check around and see if we can find anything, feel around for anything?
I mean, is it not just Ray hiding somewhere?
No.
I mean, it's not me. I'm very petite and demure. I can't be weighing down the plane.
No, because we'd know Ray's here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's just head back, you and I, and just take care of this.
And again, this is like a private jet size, so it's not like there's a lot of hiding spaces within the plane.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that big.
That was like the Batwing.
Your plane. I'm having to reimagine my headcanon of your plane. Right
What
now.
does the Darkwing Dank look like?
So it is about the size that he explained, and then it looks like one of those like old school military bombers with like the little shark face on the front of it.
Okay.
But it has like Darkwing Duck on the side.
Smoking.
Yeah. Definitely a family show.
The masked mallard himself.
That's true.
Like where the little pinup girl goes. It's just Darkwing
Yeah.
Duck.
Get
Okay, well,
blazed.
let's get dangerous. I turn around and back to the. So do we? Clearly, we don't see anything when we just look.
I mean, I've got my gun out and I'm looking.
Maybe not in the plane.
I thought that was just like a myth.
No, that is very real. That is very real. Like,
Oh, okay.
You know, gods and superpowers. That's a myth. The gun thing is real.
All right.
Based
I got you.
based on what we experienced in the hospital, when the first person fled and they pursued, the illusion dropped. Mm-hmm. So it's the person whose leg I broke was probably the one that can manipulate what we hear. Probably.
Yeah.
Right? So I look back towards the back of the plane and I say, I know I can't see you, but I broke your brother's leg, and if I have to go through this place seat by seat to find you, I'm breaking your head clean off.
No response.
Oh, that was your opportunity out of this, friend. You messed that up. All right, yeah. It's time for some kitty sniff.
All right, so you're gonna roll your 2d6 and give me any sort of bonuses.
I mean, I get the shape shifting.
Yep.
Good team player. I have, but that's related to my one of my defiant relationships. Yeah, I think it's just the +1 for the.
Well, can I help?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
What's your relationship between the two?
Well,
I have a 7 as it
catch
is.
overlook details is one of our group.
Okay.
Things.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, unless you can
that's our crew tag we have.
But unless you can get to 10, because you're at a 7 right now with your.
I'm at a
+1.
7. It'd be 8 with that crew
The
tag.
I think the most I can add is 2.
Can I give him the inspiration? Inspire others?
Sure.
I mean,
You're still within the.
Hold on. Here's the thing. If I watched that show with this plane on it as a kid, I know what the inside of this plane should look like. So.
Sure.
I'm inspired by her plane.
Yeah, I mean, no. So you're sitting at a 7. Yours is an 8, and then
I can add 2.
Okay.
Because one from the group and one I myself can add in.
Okay, so that would actually push you over the limit to a 10.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so you
We did it, team.
you smell. You don't smell that cologne. You
Yeah.
smell. You do smell a person though. You do smell perspiration that is not from your group. Like you know what everyone smells like. You've been around them. They've each got their own scent.
Excuse me.
So
I don't
you're
sweat.
aware that.
I glisten.
Sorry, my bad. You understand the glisten of some of them. So there is definitely someone on the plane.
Okay. Now, this plane is a linear thing, basically, so I know they're that way, right?
Yeah, you know that they're in front of you. Whether they're like, hiding, in a seat or.
So I think they're
hiding.
within like 20 feet?
Yeah, well, I mean the full plane is
Yeah.
max of that length. So
Okay.
you're basically, if you were to reach out, unless they're actively trying to like maneuver around you, and you walked down, you would hit someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're basically by the cockpit at this point, right? We're in the first part of the cabin outside of the cockpit.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you know that there is a person, and it's not Ray, and it's not Kikeen. There is a person, and they smell familiar, but it could have been, someone you've met before, but
Yeah.
haven't really experienced.
All right. Well, let's sweep, and then you clear, one on your right, an aisle on your right, and I'll clear one on the left. Yeah.
All right. I say again, last chance. If I get my hand on you, I'm breaking something. And I start making my way down and I touch the seats too, because any of it could be illusionary. I'm very dramatic, find you.
All right, so as you guys start going down, hitting everything, trying to search, you're focused on flying the plane.
What time of day is it?
I would say it's afternoon.
Okay, so it's quite bright outside, right?
Yeah, it's probably close to 3 or 4, time-wise in the day, because you guys did the whole hospital stuff in the morning.
Okay. But the sun's out and we're above the clouds, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be opening the window shades or
Okay.
making sure they're open as I go.
Oh, sure. I know what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to. This kid's getting ready to soak in some sunshine.
Yeah, but you have half hungover
Oh.
Paris over
Once
here.
I get good and toasty, I'm gonna go on a rampage.
It's been again plane. Remember, we're in a plane.
I'm doing it.
So as you guys are moving through it, you both feel someone between you.
Oh, I'm grabbing.
Yeah,
for it.
I'm gonna try and reach for
Okay,
it too.
so you grab. All of a sudden, the weight of the plane shifts to the right side.
Holy hell! How heavy is this person?
And so you look at your gauges, and the weight has changed from 180 pounds off to closer to 400 pounds off.
Oh, we might be going down.
I'll live through it.
And the weight moves to one side of the plane. I'm going to need you to roll to fly this plane.
I believe in you.
Roll for plane.
Roll for plane.
So anything that you think you've got a bonus for, or I believe you have for your plane itself.
What are the crew tags?
You have looks cool but works like shit.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say you're gonna start with a -1.
I am a stunt pilot though.
Okay. So now you're at a 0.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything in my mythos that can help me too. I think that might be it. Can't really inspire myself, so I think that might be it.
Okay, so it's a flat 0. Go for it.
That is a 7.
Okay, so the plane starts to list to the left. You try to correct it. Because you're stunt pilot work, you know that the best way to get out of this is to just basically do a barrel roll. All of you are in this. You guys are all in the plane, and the plane flips, and you guys kind of just lose control, and you guys hit the roof and then land on the bottom. When you get up, or you guys kind of look around, you see that there are 3 people in the plane that were not there originally.
Okay, all 3 of them are here. That's great.
Specifically, the one that you broke their leg's no longer broken. Each one of them, in fact, has a part of their body that looks like it's injured. There's one that has no mouth, there's one that has badly damaged eyes, and there's one that has no ears. They all look around, and they all run towards each other and go into one person. All perfectly fine.
Well, that's some shit. Yeah.
They stand there and they look at you.
Like an unusually large person?
Nope. The weight goes back down to about 180 pounds off. So basically the idea is that when they separate, there are 3 separate people. But when they're together, they're one person. So
When they group up together, can I smell the cologne again?
No.
Is this the dude who was in my house?
It is. There are 2 of them that were in your house are here, or was a part of those 3 people.
Okay.
They've just learned their lesson and not worn cologne.
When they get back together, am I able to steady the plane again? Okay.
Absolutely.
So I would like to see weakness
Okay.
on them and try and figure out a point of vulnerability.
Okay, go for it.
8.
8.
Well, hold on. Let me see. Would this count as seeing an overlooked detail or no?
No,
Although,
you're looking for a specific thing.
Yeah, the difference between 8 and 9 doesn't matter. It's 9 and 10, right? So 8.
8.
Yeah.
You can tell that these are. This is still a person. But basically, the only way to really hurt this person seems to be if they're all together. Like if you hurt one of the 3 and they still can manage to get together, whatever injuries that happen seem to kind of go away.
So I look at them. So what does the one person look like? Because we saw them in their natural state in the suits.
It looks exactly the same.
Okay.
Except for the difference is that when they're all together, there's no injuries. There's no
Right. They make one normal person.
They make one fully person. Yeah.
I look at him and I say, "Look at you, shabby ass bitch! It takes 3 of you to make one normal person. I told you the next time I got my hands on you, I was snapping your head clean off. So you better start talking before I throw you out that fucking door."
They walk to the door and put their hand on the emergency the handle.
Try and tackle him.
All right.
Yeah. I'm running up behind too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the plane on autopilot if I can. Go back there and try and help.
Okay.
Let's see.
Now you do know that with the autopilot, it will just continue to go straight and forward. It won't try to if weight goes off, it's just going to keep listing that way. Yeah. So you can hop off and try to help, but if something happens, you're going to have to run back. So you're kind of in this limbo kind of state.
You could cut
I'm gonna stand right in the doorway and just kind of keep an eye on things. So if they need me, I'm here.
10.
A 10?
Yeah.
All right, you hit them with such force, it prevents them from hitting the lock, and you kind of like are you like football like tackling them? Yeah, just full on like shoulder into it.
Yeah.
Hey!
Right. I'm like, it'd be great if Ray would help me with this, damn it. Yeah. But my goal though is to hold on to them, because I'm fully expecting them to like mess with my senses, but I'm like, as long as I've got them, I'm like, you're right here.
You wrap your arms around them, and you hit them with your shoulder, right? And you go right into the back wall. They let go. Go for it. Just come on in.
Played a little strong safety.
And
glamorously.
You hit them into what looks to be like the back bar, and some glass hit together, and you've got them. You've got the one person. So just to catch you up a little bit, Ray.
Thanks for. I'm like Ray, wake up.
I've
been here the whole time.
Ray.
They have experienced a single person that has been able to slip it. Cool. Okay, just make it. Just I didn't know how much. I didn't know how much you needed to know.
No, I was watching on the way over.
Okay. Way to stay caught up.
Slot right in there.
Exactly.
All right. So you've got a hold of them. What would you like to do?
Believe it or not, I'd start squeezing because I'm super strong. So I told him I was gonna break something.
Okay.
So I just kind of like, but slowly. I don't like, kind of like.
So you've got them basically around the waist. They take their fists and try to like punch down on your back, and they're going to try to hit you. How are you gonna defend that?
I'm also invulnerable, so I'm on.
Well, you're still gonna.
Let's see how strong they are.
Yeah, you're still gonna have to roll against it. So go for it. So add your invulnerability.
10.
Okay. So they hit you in the back, and you're just like, what? This is nothing. I got this.
Yeah.
As you're squeezing them, roll for the squeeze.
Now I want to pick them.
Roll for squeeze.
And I'm gonna put their feet off the floor. So like, even if they can't really get any leverage.
So add your like super strength and stuff like that to the roll.
8.
An 8.
Yeah.
You're able to squeeze, and as you're trying to lift them up, they're trying to push away from you, so you're not able to squeeze as tightly as you want. And their feet are basically on the back wall now.
Right.
So they've got a little bit of leverage, but you're still holding them up.
Have I been able to get in there and help?
I'm like, whenever you ladies are ready.
Yeah, I want to get in there and put my clawed, furry hands around them.
As you are you gonna like try to swipe? What are you gonna try to do?
Like grapple around the throat.
Okay.
Because I'm like down.
Yeah. All right. Roll for it.
Should I try to scruff him?
What do you? They'll go limp like a kid.
By the skin, go limp like a kitty. Well, without any bonuses, it's an 11.
Oh, great.
So
you reach forward, you grab them around the throat, and you can see them. You can see that they're immediately choking.
Am I knocking this person out? Is this what we're doing?
I mean, I think that's kind of up to them whether or not.
Does that work the way it does on TV and stuff? Because I'm not. If there's a risk of killing this person, I don't really want to do it.
The weight of the plane would really appreciate it if you did, but the choice is yours ultimately.
Okay.
Well, I think they just need enough air to start talking, or I'm gonna break all 3 of their spines.
All right. So yeah, I probably have pretty good control over their airway at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I let up a little bit, so if they want to talk to Paris, they can.
I think you've got an interview subject, Ray.
Oh. Hey.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry, we're boring you here.
Sorry, I hit my head in the whirly thing. You should fly better.
They as you let go a little bit. Fucking let me go.
Why? Why would we do that?
Because I asked. I don't know. Why else?
You've attacked us. You're on our plane. Why would we do that?
Who hired you?
They just look at you.
What do you want? Why are you here?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get paid. That's it.
Yeah, who's paying you? I mean, you could not answer us, and they're going to continue to put the squeeze on you.
I know. I'm thinking I might put some twist in it soon.
Yeah, right.
If I don't like what I hear.
They all right. I don't know their name. I just know their code name. And I've already been paid for one job, which is what you guys were originally involved with. And they came back and hired me again to just keep an eye on you.
Did you kill the son at the club?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I felt it was implied.
Is the code name, is it Q?
Yeah.
Where'd Q hire you? How'd they get a hold of you?
We have a number. We have a burner phone that we use.
Or you've never met them in person?
No.
Do I feel like they're like, if like I can try to convince them for more?
Yeah, the bullshit detector.
You can try. I mean,
So yeah, I'm a bullshit detector, and I'm in up on everyone's gossip. Maybe they want to give me some of that.
all right, roll for it.
Every lie you tell, I'm breaking another
10.
bone.
10. I just, and they're like, they take their hand and they're like, I'm reaching for my phone.
I'm like, I'll get it. I'm like, well, hold on, I do like.
Okay, so they're gonna try and resist as soon as you start like reaching for it. So roll against it.
I want to tighten my grip too.
That's fine.
That is a 10 still.
Okay, yeah. They try to kick away and they can't get away from you, and you grab the phone, and it's like an old shitty like go to the Target or like go to a Walmart and pick up those like prepaid phones.
Burner phone, yeah.
Exactly.
I just toss it to Ray.
Man, this thing's a piece of shit. Hey, you can change your voice maybe?
I haven't tried that before.
How about this? Do I sound really different? Do I sound like a different person?
I like it a lot, actually. Yeah, to keep.
All right, why? Okay, what do I need to do this for?
No, I mean, like this asshole. Point at the guy in his arm, in Paris's arm.
You really have to spell it out for me. I don't handle subtext well.
Because I flipped through. Is there like the last caller?
Yeah, there's only one number that's in there.
All right. So yeah, I want to try to. Now I can change into non-feline
Yes.
stuff. I can take on non-feline aspects, but it's a weakness tag.
Yeah, so if you want to invoke the weakness, which would give you the -1, it will get you attention for that.
Okay.
But you can try.
Yeah, but you try because I'm thinking I could do like a magpie or like a mimic, like a minor bird kind of thing, and then try to literally just like sound exactly like
Yeah.
this person. 'Cause I've heard
Absolutely.
that.
Heard him talk a few times now. Yeah.
So yeah, all
I
right,
believe in you. Give it a shot.
okay, I'll give it a shot.
Well, I'm like, try the voice before you make the call. Let us hear it.
Go for it, roll it.
Snake eyes.
You're like, I'm the guy that's gonna do the
Hey, it's me, Mr. Triplicate.
Yeah.
Tell me more details about my mission. Please use names and contact numbers. No, is that? Should I not call?
No.
New plan. I'm still holding this guy, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, Memphis.
But I did you hand Memphis the phone? Like, I know Memphis didn't make the call,
Yeah.
but did you hand Memphis the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, so Memphis does not have their hands around this guy's throat anymore.
No.
I maybe just one.
I'm just trying to make sure that we're kind of like.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
No, that's
And that's how I
I mean,
doomed us all.
Paris has got it down right now.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing good body work.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
Memphis, Sugar, maybe we should play to your strengths.
Okay.
You remember during the blackout that thing you did with the thing? I don't know, you made that guy cry. I don't know how you did it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't totally understand how that works.
I mean, I'm gonna make him cry, but it'll be a little more permanent if I do it.
I mean, I think like, I mean, I don't want to take any pain from him. I think he deserves whatever pain he's getting.
Okay. I squeeze him harder.
Okay, roll it.
You know.
And unless somebody else has something they want to give to this person, I could probably transfer it.
What's the threshold I need to get to?
There's 7 is for success and 10 is for basically critical success.
Yeah, I get to 7.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're able to squeeze.
Yeah. I just started playing like steady pressure.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
kinda
just
like I'm tired of this.
Yeah. And you can hear them like increasingly being more and more uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hurting for sure, and they're definitely squirming, but they're like there's nothing they can do about it.
I watched this documentary. I don't know when, sometime, about boa constrictors, where they just wait till you exhale and they squeeze a little, and then you exhale and they squeeze a little. And I just like literally I just keep easing in. I'm all like, because honestly, I could give a shit if you live or die, and keep doing it. Yeah.
He goes, all right. Give me the phone.
I'll hold on to the phone, but
Or put the phone up to my face.
If he tries something, I kill him.
all right, we'll dial it.
It rings and it goes boop 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 boop, like that's on the other end, and he goes, yeah, it's me. And then like a pause, and then you hear like a jarbled voice on the other end. What's your status report? They're flying over to Arizona. Great. We'll prepare for them. All right. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm on the plane with them? Like, no. Just call back when they land. All right. And he looks at you like...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he just screw us?
No.
And he says,
If he did, we let him.
He goes, no. Now, they knew you were on the plane in the first
They
place.
don't know when we're gonna land. They can call them.
Exactly.
We
That
land,
was him coughing.
We land. We set up. Then we call.
They also don't know where you're landing in Arizona.
While I'm still holding him, I'm like, so let me get this straight. Q
Yeah.
paid them
Yeah.
to kill this guy. Q paid them to follow us. And now, the moment I let them go, how do we know that they're not gonna like disappear or make us blind or like some other dumb shit like that?
Well, 1, I can't promise you anything. 2, I've already gotten paid for 1 job. If you're going to take care of these guys, I'm not going to get paid for the second one already, right? Because clearly you're going to take care of them. So I have no sort of win in this situation unless I somehow think I can take the 4 of you in a plane.
Memphis, you want to put this guy to sleep, please?
All right. So yeah, I want to use my my soothing presence.
Wait. You can transfer pain, right? Out of character.
Yeah, but it has to come from somebody. You have
Ray.
something you want to give
Ray.
this
has
person?
not slept in like 40 hours.
All right. So yeah, I reach over a furry paw to you, and then I grab, and then I put my other hand on his face,
All right,
and I'm gonna try to
go for it. Roll it.
just hit him with some exhaustion. Okay, so that's a 9 plus the power tag for soothing presence.
Yeah, that's
and I get
10.
I get the in the light of day.
You're already at 10, so you're good.
Yeah.
Right.
So you feel refreshed, Ray.
That feels
This is probably the first time it's ever felt like you've gotten actual 8 hours of sleep in a very, very long time. And this person just passes out.
Val, I still don't let him go, but I do pick him up now, so I'm like holding his body. I'm like, speaking of the Mile High Club, you got any handcuffs on this plane?
There's lots of props around here in the back from when they you can pretty much find anything. And I mean,
Only handcuffs on the plane are fuzzy. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why.
I didn't know about it when I was a kid, but when I got older, I heard some rumors that there were some serious parties on this plane.
and God only knows what else it's been rented out for to shoot. So.
Yeah, so I don't think handcuffs are outside the realm of possibility. Should we look for those?
Look around. Actually, do I have handcuffs on me?
Is that a part of the character you would like to? I mean, you've been beating people up. You haven't really like detained anyone, but like you could probably assume that you've got some rope or
Zip ties.
Zip ties.
Zip
Yeah.
ties are the poor man's handcuffs.
Yeah, arms, and hands, and ankles, please. The problem is we don't know if he can still just split his way out of this.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm gonna just hold on to him. It's not hurting me, so I'm kind of like just like him all bound up. It's like a baby doll. I will love him and squeeze him and call him George.
I mean, I guess we could seal him in a bathroom or something.
Until we can't.
Yeah. Okay,
Would
so
we even know that he got away? Because he could look like he was laying there when they're loose doing whatever.
that's true. All right, so what's the plan now? They know we're coming.
I mean, does this mean for sure that the dad ordered the hit on his own son? Why?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Because Q could call whoever to meet us. But whoever meets us, we could ask them questions.
There may have been coded language that he was using too that we didn't recognize. Sometimes people, I mean, that's how it was for me in jail. You say one thing, and then the guards and stuff, they hear that, but what you really mean is, so who knows? Who knows what context we were not getting from that message?
It's like when
his employer.
Yeah, in San Francisco, when I put a handkerchief in my back pocket. Yeah, I get it. It's code, right? But who's Q?
Whoever hired these guys, my dad talked to somebody. It was the guy on the street.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the first kind of like
Yeah.
Batman moment where you went down and beat the hell out of the two guys.
Oh yeah, no.
And they informed you that yes, there has been some hits that have been requested.
Ordered. Yeah, it's a new player on the street. Someone high up, trying to get some muscle in on the organized bit of crime.
So, I've only seen this on TV, but correct me if I'm wrong. If we open that door, the cabin decompresses and the plane crashes, right?
No.
No.
Well, it decompresses a little bit. You get a little, but it stabilizes pretty quick. But it does quick vacuum pull for a short minute. But then it's just kind of like windy in here.
Because I'm all for throwing this motherfucker out the
You want
door
to
at
no
this point.
ticket this guy?
Again, the weight of the plane would very much appreciate it.
And you would get to say, "Get off my plane."
Get off my plane.
And I just go, you know what? And I just run by and I grab him and I open the door and fly out by about 15 feet and just drop him and then fly back into him.
I'm like, that's one way, yes, yes.
So as the plane, you open it and pressure comes in, it does definitely send the plane a little bit listing, but you're like, I'll be back before this is done. So,
Good.
things are like flying up off the ground and kind of just like, it's like a pseudo like small like wind tunnel inside here. Val takes them and like, you grab them and they're just still asleep.
And down with their hands and feet, yes.
And
One hell of a wake-up call.
and then you say, what do you say?
I don't say anything. I just drop them.
All right, so you drop them and you see them fall past the clouds.
I thought I was the hard ass.
You fly back and close the door and I assume run back to the front to readjust the plane.
Yes, indeed.
All right,
I don't feel
so
bad about that. He came to my house. He put a gun in one of my kids' bags.
They were
well,
remorseless
they
killers.
put a banana in their own bag.
Take it.
That's a very different slang.
Okay, so now I don't feel as good about this.
They were still threatening the children.
Do me a favor and roll to readjust the plane.
And it's even because it's the shitty plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
If you want to call
I'm
on
a
it, yeah.
pilot. So yeah, it just comes out to 5.
5? All right, so as Val gets back into the plane, Val gets back in the plane, and the plane is listing, and as you pull it back to try to get it back onto, you hear the and the engine cut out.
Oh no!
Damn it.
That didn't happen on the show.
So if you guys don't know, when
Well, it did
planes
once,
lose
and then
power,
they walked out and fixed it. Oh, man.
when that happens with the plane doesn't just immediately drop down. It just basically becomes a giant glider. So it's now just gliding down.
Hey,
See, I don't have any like super strength, but
we're not.
Would I be
we're
able
making
to?
our early descent.
If it goes
kinda
like
what it feels
awry,
like.
would I be able to fly out and kind of like guide it like all Superman style? Since I can actually fly anyway.
You can probably fly out and try to fix the engines, but like
Or that.
you're not going to be able to fly and like pick the plane up. No,
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You definitely have-
I'll sit here and just tell me what to look for.
you also are starting to get flashes of your death sense.
Oh,
Are you
Is
okay?
that-
You just had a weird.
It's just that
look in
you
your eye.
basically are in great danger.
oh, got you. Okay, so that's how that works.
Why is that light flashing? That's a bad thing, right?
That is a very bad thing.
The hum of the engines just stopped.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay here. I will be right back. And I jump outside the plane.
I jump
Okay.
up into the pilot seat just to make sure somebody's in it.
Okay. Oh, no, yeah, okay.
You guys can pilot and co-pilot. I'm like,
Yeah, I'll sit down in the co-pilot seat and I kind of look at all this stuff. And I look at Ray and I just kind of shrug.
I'm like, shit, I gotta clean up these messes.
All right, so you fly out and you go to the first engine on the left, and you're going to crack that bad boy open and try to fix it. Why don't you go ahead and roll it and see if you've got? Is there any sort of bonuses that you may have? I don't think you do.
It's better than plane. It's a famous plane. No.
No.
No, I do. Ooh, it's a 6.
You
Wait, is
overlook details.
opener. No.
I mean, she really might miss something about the
Yeah,
about the
from
plane.
like leaning out the window, being like, no, that looks like it's broken.
Yeah. I'm like, one of my drag sisters. Her name is Pan Am.
Hey, Pan, do you know how to fix a plane?
She said you have
Pam Ann. Pam Ann. Is it?
Pan, yes.
Pam
she
Ann.
said you have to throw the breaker first.
So you grab the latch and you open it up and you start to work on it. And as you're working on it, like the latch starts flapping back and forth from the excessive wind, and your hair's blowing back, and the flap just rips off on itself and flies off. And you're like, oh, okay.
It's gone forever.
I didn't need that.
You realize that you didn't grab any of your tools, so you're trying to kind of fix some stuff like by hand, but you're it's not working, and you're now below the clouds.
Shoot. Let's see. Are they able to like get anything to me? Like at this point?
I mean, you're out on a wing right
There
now,
may be, like,
and
holes
the
in
door
the
isn't
windows,
on the
like-
wing itself. So
Yeah.
unless one of them wants to like grab on and try to climb through the
Walls or something? I don't
I'll
know.
try. I mean, they're in the pilot. I mean, what I'm like.
And
I
you
just,
have super strength.
I just like
should
show
be
you
able to hold
wrenches
on.
through the window. Like, which one do you need?
And I'm going.
I'm like, yeah, I'm biting my teeth like a freaking pirate movie. Yeah, and then I do try and crawl out.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll it.
Oh, okay. I'm at least 11. Yeah.
Okay, so you start to step out, and you walk back, and you go to the back and you grab a parachute and you put it on.
I'm like, you know what? Plan B.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Like, I got a show tonight.
you're like, just in case this doesn't work out the way I want it to work.
Yep.
And you put the wrench in your teeth and you go from window to window, just gripping it, like, and you're gripping as tight that tight enough that you know you're not damaging it, but like
I'm okay with damaging it rather than die.
Exactly.
Little bit,
If you start to slip, you like
Err on the side of caution here.
Yeah.
Couple rivets popped is not a big deal.
Well, and that's where you're at basically. Is you're grabbing, but if you're starting to lose grip, you'll break it, but. With an 11, you're not breaking.
I was about to say, if the plane crashes, its market value is rapidly diminished anyways.
Yeah, we're not worried about little cosmetic scratches
I'll
and
help
body
you paint
work.
it. I'll help you paint it.
And I yell over, don't worry about the plane. We might be going down anyway.
I do just like hold on to it. And I just lean when you just pull it out of my mouth.
You're gonna get there and you're gonna realize it's a 3/8.
Yeah.
And
Fucking metric system.
And she needed something else.
That's the fucking imperial system.
I needed 7/16. Damn it! All right, roll for it. Give yourself a +1 because you have tools this time.
9.
A 9. All right. So,
hang on.
actually, what's your relationship between the two of you?
I was about to say,
Do you got any help, hurt?
I mean, we're close friends, right? That's why, like, he came in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just more because originally.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys don't have You guys don't have the
As
established.
far as that goes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it was.
old
Although
friends.
you in Memphis, I'm like, you can hype out the window because you knew her because you called. I'm
That's
like,
true.
Memphis, say something.
Okay, so the clearest point of reference we have is episode 316 of the show, and in that one, God, I don't remember it really clearly, but
Just tell her she can do it,
they
Memphis.
got through it. They got through it, and this is your legacy, and I believe in you.
I look at her, and I say, Val,
Yeah.
if we die, no one will be there for your mom.
Ooh.
And I just pull the parachute.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Well, I mean, roll your strength to try to hold on.
I'm gonna tear the side off the plane and the plane will crash. I'll let go.
Okay.
I'll let these fuckers crash.
All right.
Well, no, hold on. You could just try to pop the parachute off yourself, like rip the straps.
No.
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 All right. So you see Paris. All of a sudden, you see Paris go. Whoa!
Shit!
All right. Roll. Oh, you rolled. You had a 9. You go down there and you're starting to go, and it's not. You're like, this should work. This should work, and you just like hit it with the wrench out of anger, and it just goes, and it starts back up.
And I'm there. I'm gonna try to stabilize it somehow.
Okay.
I've seen this on movies.
You've played PlayStation before, right?
Flight Simulator.
Flight Simulator. It's a PC game. I got. I'm gonna say this is a very stressful situation, but I do have an unbreakable will, and the window's been left open.
Well, the door definitely.
The door's open.
I mean, I wouldn't say that would be helpful in a situation, so I will definitely give you your unbreaking will. All right, go for it.
That is way up in the
Yeah,
column.
that's a table die.
7.
A 7? Okay. You get it and you grab it and you pull it back as hard as you can to try to prevent it from going down. And you get up and above the clouds, but you're still going up and you're just like, oh, like, and you can't find, like, you move back and forth. Yeah, you're literally just.
So as fast as I can, I'm flying back into the
You're literally
plane.
like. All right, so roll to see. This is for your flight, so you're gonna give yourself a +1 to your flight.
7.
A 7. So you go in, but when you fly in, you basically roll and kind of tumble to the ground, and you're just like, oh, It's getting to be a little much, but they're getting it closer to being less, wavy. You're able to run to the front and able to grab control.
Well, hold on.
So-
When you get back on the plane, I'm going to be like, "What happened with Paris?"
And I'm going to say, hold on a second. And I'm going up and I'm going to use my stunt pilot to try and kind of like get him back in the plane.
Okay.
Can I try to close this door?
Well, I think.
Don't close it yet. We need him back.
All right. So roll your stunt piloting.
That is not good. 5. Do I get a +1? So
For your stunt piloting, yeah.
6.
A 6.
It's not terrible, but it's not
I'm
great.
like, does anyone have anything to add?
I do have a help point on Valerie.
Okay.
Because even though she wasn't here, I answered a question about her. So I'm going to be like, no, this is like episode 316.
Can I also use my spidey sense to make sure that we're right in the right place at the right time to pull him back in?
Okay.
So there's another.
So with the 7, you dive back and you go upside down basically, and then you turn to the side, and you basically are trying to use the door as the hole in which you are the golf ball.
Right.
You're trying to thread that needle, and you're on your side, and you're going. With the 7, you don't get perfectly in the hole. You hit the side of the plane, but you definitely have enough wherewithal to be able to try to grab on and make it back inside.
Right.
If
Do
you'd
it.
like to roll for that.
This
I'm
time-
gonna
Try to reach up and grab a hold of her.
This time, I don't. Is there a willpower reroll mechanic?
Did you roll snake eyes?
No, I'm at 3. But,
Okay, 3 plus your super strength, so that's 1. That's 4.
4.
And then Ray is trying to help you. Ray, do you have anything that would...
I have my very own inhuman strength.
Okay, all right.
And I'm going to try to protect the innocent.
That's what I said was true, damn it. Yeah. So that's fine.
Innocent.
Well,
That's generous.
And I have a help point.
Am I able
on-
to
on
inspire
Paris
again?
Troy as well.
so we're 6.
I don't
Is
know.
the fact that she's trying to put the plane where I can get
Well,
to
I
it.
also, I also have a help point on you.
Yeah, so
But we're 6 before anything from her. The 2 of us are at 6.
yeah.
Am I able to use inspire again? Or no?
Yeah, if you want to. So
I mean, to anybody who's seen episode 316, it's actually surpassing it at this point. Right. If we can accomplish this.
all right, so you grab onto the side and you think you get a grip, but it's the parachute's pulling you too hard, and you try to invoke your super strength, and it's just kind of it's just not enough. You're just you're kind of wearing out from all of its use of just holding on to the side of the plane. And Ray reaches up and grabs the top of your arm and just pulls enough of you in that you fall inside.
Release your shoe. You're not gonna,
No, this shoot is staying with me.
All right, and the
Do you
parachute-
understand it's hard to keep you in the plane while it's trailing out the window?
I was going to make a dress out of that.
the chute flies out of the side, and you're still on the side flying. You're gonna have to roll another one. I'm definitely gonna use your plane is shitty. So
Your plane is shitty.
it's a 0 flat.
I'm
so.
like, now I don't have a shoot if you crash.
There's
5.
got to be more than
It's a
one
5.
shoe on this plane.
No, there's more than one.
Yeah.
guys really like to roll 5s
Here,
today.
take these.
I was about to say you need some more.
Yeah, no more cursed dice.
All right, so a 5, and that's and no one has any bonuses, right?
Seeing if I can.
No.
I already called my one help point on Val.
All right, so
Well, hold on. Can I? I could probably use my soothing presence on you to chill you out.
Okay.
You know.
All
I
right.
am definitely very frazzled.
I'm like, are we going to hotbox the plane?
So that would bring her up to a 6. We still need one more.
What's the goal that we're trying to
She's trying to not crash the plane while it's on its side.
Well, but she's trying to level it out. If I use my super strength and I physically push the other side of the plane, I'm like,
so you basically want to
Yeah.
basically jump up and grab the doorway where it is, so that the weight
Yeah.
help assists with it. Go for it. So that's a +1 from you as well.
I was gonna say.
You both?
No, I was gonna try to invoke my celebrity tag by saying, "Don't you let me die like JFK."
Hashtag too soon. I'm
like John Jr.
I'm like George Herbert Walker Bush is here. Oh, sorry. Google it.
So jump up, and the weight assists you, and you get it back to normal. The door is still open, still a little windy in there.
Try to close it.
You reach over. You both reach over and close. You're like, no.
I'm like, I'm like, we die together.
Did your ears pop from all that? I totally did.
Oh,
There's
you
some
got a
gum in the
bucket
glove
on here.
compartment.
You guys-
Bad boys for life.
So are you going to talk this out? Like something happened there. That was...
All I said was the truth. Also, you're welcome.
Also, I thought we were never supposed to open the door during flight,
You were mad at me about the gun earlier on.
and
Well, it's her plane. She can make it do whatever she wants.
no, but it's our lives.
You're all a little nauseous too from this. All right, so you're getting closer to your destinated airport. Now you know you have to give a call sign in, but you have not been approved by FAA to fly.
I have not. Do we have to land at an airport?
No, not necessarily. You don't have to land at an airport. You do have to land in an area in which you feel safe enough to land into. And Arizona, if we know anything about it, it's full of just wide open deserts. So,
You could probably land on
to
a
take off again.
Well, just stretch a highway or something,
So
These are all horrible plans. Just let me.
Why?
Let me get on this comp. I'm gonna get us.
If I'm not
ground
mistaken,
clearance.
you two weren't supposed to leave. Is that correct?
Yes.
So
technically.
maybe
one of
airport's
my
not the best idea.
I felt like our need was great.
one of my drag sisters, Diamondback, has a farm somewhere out here. Maybe they got a landing strip for their crop duster.
roll for it.
Oh, wait, what do I need? I need at least.
You got a +1.
So I'm at least at 8.
Okay.
From my drag network. From my sisterhood. Oh, my sisters. Sorry. So I'm at least at 8. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no difference between 8 and 10, right?
8 and 9, no, but
Yeah,
8
right.
and 10, yes.
I mean, there's no difference between 8 and 9. Yes, I'm at 8.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm all like, I swear she lived right around here.
Diamondback.
Yeah, Arizona's finest.
So you pick up the phone. Girl, what are you calling me for?
I'm like, you are not gonna believe this white foolishness that I'm mixed up in right now. Child, I am on a drug plane from an 80s television show that is crashing in your neighborhood. Can we put it down on your land, please?
I'm sorry. You what?
Just, don't you hear I'm on a plane. I need to land. I'm over your house.
She's like, oh crap, oh shit, you're gonna owe me big.
I'm oh Jesus! We don't have a place to land this plane.
She's like, well, you know where I live. Go, do it.
I'm like, you can do a photo shoot inside. It's actually like it's kind of nice if it's not like in ashes. Yeah. I'm like, wait, what are your coordinates? How do you navigate from the sky? And I hand you the phone. I'm like, I don't speak plane.
And I'm like, I can see it. We'll get there.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
look down and I'm already in descent, down in circles, spiral.
All right, so you start heading to it.
My drag network's amazing, right?
Yeah. MVP.
I got connections around the world.
Sisterhood.
All right, so as you're starting to descend, you're gonna have to roll to see how well you can land.
Roll to
Are you gonna
plane.
use the bad dice or the good dice?
Please do not
Yeah.
throw away the cursed dice.
Is that a...
Oh, that's much better. That's a 10 before any bonuses.
Boom.
So at least 11.
You're welcome.
So you, so you fly down,
Let me die.
and it's a rough land. It's rough.
Yeah.
You can feel the whole plane shaking. It feels like the bolts from the plane itself are just disattaching from it, and at any moment the plane could just eviscerate. And then silence.
Why do I trust these people?
You guys have landed safely on a farm.
When I
There
hear-
is dust kicking up everywhere outside.
When
But
I hear the silence,
Good
I'm like,
job.
you weren't supposed to fly us to the afterlife.
your
Like,
death sense,
what'd I do?
your death sense has disappeared.
Excellent.
I open the door and very dramatically flop out onto the ground. Like, yes, God, please, Jesus. Ah.
You fall back.
I'm like, Diamondback.
Yeah,
Run towards the house.
you see someone running out in heels back.
Yeah, I just cry very dramatically.
Oh my God, what the hell is going on?
I actually turn her back so she can't see Ray or Memphis. And I'm like, child, I got hired to perform on this plane. And there was an engine malfunction. Can we go in the house? I need to.
Put my coat up.
The fan that they brought out just.
Yeah.
All right, you go into the house and
Yeah.
and you're getting some water.
And I sort of like look back at them. I'm like,
I stay out there and I start looking at the plane, trying to assess the damage.
So, from what you can tell, the plane is functionally fine. The only kind of issues is the fact that the flap that covered the engine had ripped off, and you're about half a wheel's deep into the soil in which you landed in. So it's going to be rough getting out of this position, but you definitely, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
roughly where are we relative to where we need to go?
I was going to Google that.
Well, it's not like
The closest airport.
Yeah, the closest airport. That's where you want to go to.
Well, I'm looking.
Just figuring out. We're just trying to triangulate.
Oh, okay. So you look and you know that the nearest airport is like a smaller, like private airport, and then there is the larger, like state airport, basically.
No, I want the smaller private airport. We're gonna set up an ambush, Civil War style.
All right. So you know where to go. You are in the middle of a farm though, and it is a couple miles away.
They got a truck around here somewhere.
You're gonna steal a truck?
I've been to Arizona. Everybody's got.
Not wrong. All right. So you go and you head to the road. You see there's like an old pickup truck that they've got. There's a nicer, newer one as well.
I look over at Memphis. I'm like, you know how to, right?
How to open cans
No.
of soda?
You know how to hotwire a car, right?
Judgy
lie.
make judge of sin.
Yes, asshole. All right.
All right, roll for it.
That's a 10 before bonuses.
Okay.
So you also are good at it.
You
Grudgingly.
walk over, you see that the door is locked in itself, and you're just like, and you like turn and you do something to the handle, and you, and then you get into the car and you manage to turn the car on. You can, even from inside, you can hear the truck turn on, and you've succeeded.
And I yell back. I say, "Come on, girl. We got an appointment to get to."
So
And we keep
is
saying
that
the father-
burning one of my weakness tags for back in that life?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So that adds an attention.
Is that your weakness?
That's a weakness tag
Yeah.
on my defining relationship. That's one of my logos.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, well, this whole thing is like protracted crimes.
It's all protracted back in that life. Yeah.
We know we keep saying the father, but do we have the father's name?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We just forgot it because
It's
I
it's
have
Richard
Richard
Cooper,
Masters.
the second.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have it written as Richard Robert Cooper the third.
Yeah.
So, that would make him the second. Womp womp. Yeah.
Dick Rob Coop.
Yeah.
True.
As we have taken to abbreviate it to.
Richard
Richard
Cranium. Richard Cranium, yeah.
Richard Cranium.
Okay, so inside with Diamondback, I'm like, girl, I'm in on some eyes wide shut shit. I have no idea what's going on, but do you know Richard Cooper, the gun dude?
I mean, I have my little one that I carry around with me,
Well,
but
you know, like the guy exists, right?
yeah.
He flew in me. He flew in these weird circus people. We're going to his house. I don't know why, but when I come back, I'm going to get my money. You know I'm going to get my money.
Yeah.
And when I come back, I'm going to break you off a little bit.
Okay.
But if you want to take some pictures in the plane while we're gone, you can do that. Don't take anything out of the plane. The girl that owns it will cut you. She got them crazy eyes, all the whites around the sides of it. Yeah, but so if you want a photo shoot, yes, leave it all in there.
Done.
All right.
You guys are good.
I love you, girl.
And she
Okay,
gives you a
right.
hug.
Right. Also,
Well-
yeah.
Double peck.
If anybody comes looking for me, I wouldn't.
You were where?
Don't
I
tell
haven't
anybody
seen
you
you
saw
in a
me.
year.
And then I come out. Yeah.
All right, so you head out. You
And
get,
when I'm heading towards the truck, I'm running. I'm like, "We'll bring the truck back."
all right, so you head off to the airport.
In my head, we are like taking off on this like little beat up truck. Like
Yeah.
it's like we're
it's like woods?
like this is Final Fantasy VII and we're escaping Midgar.
Yeah.
And you're like there in the back.
Dave's gonna spit his coffee out.
Yes.
All right, so you're driving along. You know,
100%.
you get to the airport, and
I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in the passenger seat, and every few minutes I look over at Ray and I just shake my head disapprovingly and sigh.
you kind of look around and you grab like the blind, like the little visor to like block out the sun. You drop down, keys fall in your lap. You're like, son of a bitch. Yeah, so you guys are driving along, and you get to the airport. It's a private airport.
On the radio,
Yeah.
listen to Ray Marks.
I don't know that they broadcast your
no.
show in rural Arizona. I mean, although from the back on the window, I'm like,
What's playing? What's playing?
Take me home. I'm like, I won one of my first lip sync competitions to John Denver.
West Virginia, mama, take me home.
You guys make me cry today. And stricken for copyright.
There
Anyway.
it is. Right, yeah, there it is. Right, we're like, and the stream's down.
Demonetized.
I'm like, so what's the plan now? Are we're gonna call the burner when we're there to like gank these fools? Is that the plan?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, all right.
I'm feeling kind of self-conscious, like we're bad at this.
And I look at it and I'm like,
I mean, y'all are
might
bad at
be.
this.
I was
Street justice.
I was like, I don't even know what this is. Like, I don't care that he hired a hitman on his own son.
Let's just keep going.
But they hired a hitman on us too.
That's the part that made me even more mad.
That is problematic. And I reach in and I poke Val's head and I go, "Hey, you tried to kill me."
Nah, I knew you'd be fine.
I sulk in the back of the truck.
Speaking of angry, I pull out a couple tiny little like airplane bottles of booze. Like, if I get a little out of control, you're gonna need these to calm me down.
I tap on your head and I go, "I got these to calm you down, sugar."
Let her have a crack at it first.
Amateurs.
So as you guys pull up to the airport, all of you kind of look, and you can see that this place is already swarming with people with guns.
Oh shit! They knew I'm coming.
Who'd have thought the owner of a gun company would have heavily armed people on his compound?
Well, we're not driving in yet.
No. I'm saying you see this from afar because they're expecting you to come in from the plane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that there's vehicles like prepped outside, places that you wouldn't be able to see from above, but you can. But because you're on the ground, you can see it.
Now he's supposed to be there. That's why we're headed to the airport.
You don't. You're heading to the airport because you needed to land, and from the phone conversation, they were saying, "Hey, we're going to be landing at the airport. I'll call you when we land."
I wanna.
Why don't we just go straight to the compound? We could call
We
it.
know where the compound
You don't know where the compound is.
But I got an idea. Close it. I pull up burner. And I try. My goal here is to try to get them to send some of these people away by telling them that we're landing at a bigger airport, and hopefully, like they send some of their like fast runners away to go meet up over there, and then we can go in and try to hit whoever's in charge here.
I think I'm ready to try the voice again. I think I've been refining it. I've been practicing.
I'm
Give it to me first.
I'm like, I open the door again. I'm like,
Oh, no, I didn't use the good dice. I used the cursed dice and I got a 5 before any bonuses.
What you got?
But I mean, if I'm invoking the non, I was trying to invoke this weakness tag, but it'll only be 6, so it's not a failure.
well,
It is a failure.
he tried once before, and so like, does he get a +1 for the fact that he's like caliber like at the back of the throat?
Nah. This is something they've never done before.
Sometimes
Keeps you inspired.
sometimes you're just bad at stuff. I guess
You can inspire.
All right, I will give.
But mind you, this
I mean,
this
I
is
did
this
just
roll.
surpass the greatest episode of what is the name of the show
You do
again?
draw attention to that tag, though.
Okay.
Well, but here's the thing is that they're going to have to re-roll when they're actually on the phone.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is just them showing to you guys that they can do it or not. So
I believe in you that you can roll a second good time without the curse.
So the
dice.
thing is that you're close enough that it could be messy, but yeah, you're going to have to roll again when you're actually on the phone. So
Okay.
the question is do you think with
we'll
inspiration,
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Yeah.
with Val's inspiration, with your mutation, that's a +2.
Yeah.
So when he is on the phone, I want to
Mimicry.
be distracting. In the background, I want to very vocally be like, I thought we were landing at the small airfield. What are we doing here?
Okay.
So we can add my distraction.
So that's
to
a
it.
+3.
What do these mean? Are those ones?
Yeah.
So that's a 2 plus
3.
Yeah,
so you're at a
it's-
5.
I thought I had it, guys. You know what?
I can add another one, so I can get you to 6.
You need to get to 7 though. That's
I know, but I mean, I can get you to 6. I don't know if anybody else can add another. Is there anything in our team tag? Our group?
That would apply to that? Not really, huh?
We're no neighborhood support here or
What?
ears to the street.
Did you?
Catch overlooked details.
Maybe there's a particular quality to the person's voice that I'm imitating.
Wait, have you included her inspiration
Yes.
or no?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I rolled snake eyes. So there might be no fixing this.
No, I believe in you. You've got to have something, Ray, that can get them a point.
Well, here's the thing, too,
give
right?
them a
Like, just because I'm terrible doesn't mean that we might get lucky. Maybe the person
I do
on the
have a
phone
help
is an
point on
idiot.
Memphis.
Okay.
I can wait. I'm like, Memphis, this is your chance to do something good. Okay. Yeah, so I can add 4 to it just by myself.
All right, so the phone picks up. It's got that same weird beeping, humming noise. What do you say?
Just checking in. You said to call when we landed.
And you, Ray, see someone, as the phone is ringing on your end, you can see someone that's walking around the airport pick up a phone and answer it.
Okay.
And so you can see that there is someone there.
So, yeah, I mentioned that we're at the other bigger airport.
And that they don't say anything. They look at the phone, and you see them hang up.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll wait and watch. Are they sending anybody away?
So you see you see them going to a group of them, and you can see them doing this, like with their hand, just kind of like a circle. And they start, like a couple of them get into a vehicle, all armored out, and looks like that they're exiting the airport.
Okay. I want to slip out of this truck and do my thing where I disappear and try to be stealthy.
Okay.
I'm like, I need a distraction. I see some guy.
Tell us
Do
what you're
you
doing
tell
before
us
you
that
do
the
it?
guy?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
about to
point him
go.
out. I'm like,
Right.
while he's on the phone.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Did you say distraction? I'm like, I hop out of the truck and I say, if this goes wrong, I'm blaming you guys.
That's fair. That is fair.
so I want to sneak up
Okay.
into the airport.
Okay. There isn't a window, but there's definitely some chain link that's open. So we'll give you always like a way in. They are expecting you.
Yes, they do know I'm coming.
So we're gonna.
But there
That's
is silence right now.
okay.
Well, there's not like gunfire and stuff. I'm moving in silence.
Yeah.
I'm good at moving in silence.
Yeah. Okay. So then you're at a +1,
Okay.
and then you're gonna distract, right?
I am. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I am.
Okay. So you're gonna get a +1 for that as well.
It's cocked. 8.
An 8.
Those
That-
are very confusing dice.
No, 5, 6.
Is that what that is?
It's a 1, anyways.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the six,
Oh, that's
but-
why.
It's Shadowrun dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, there's pictures of cows. I'm like, what's a skull?
No, it's a
mean?
dragon.
How you confuse a cow and a dragon?
Fake nerd. Don't
Oh,
use
no,
the
the-
Shadowrun symbol.
Okay. All right.
I'm like, you can't see internet.
Sure, no,
but
no.
it's-
I got
it
double
is like a
dragon
cow
earlier.
skull.
That's a troll skull.
I'm like, there's fallopian
horse.
tubes. Like, I don't know what this is.
All right.
I
So
rolled uterus.
Which uterus has a face, though?
It's Shadowrun. Yeah.
all right. So you find a part of the chain link that's open up. It's gets you inside the premise.
Yeah.
You go across one of the storage locations for the planes. You move in. What is your distraction? I'd love you to describe what your distraction is.
So, what's the exact state of things?
You're outside the airport in the truck. Ray is sneaking around to the side of the airport from where you guys are. There is another truck that has left that is driving down the street towards you guys.
Right. Actually, I say, you two hop out. I need the truck.
All right.
I'm like, all right. And I'm
drive-
gonna follow Ray.
I drive right up to the gate. Like, is there any sort of like armed guy or anybody, like any sort of
Oh,
checkpoint?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I drove up and I started laying on the horn, and I'm like, I'm supposed to fly to Tahoe, and I'm late, and I lost my luggage, and this is a disaster. I just need to get on the plane. All right.
Okay. I did. So you go up. We're not gonna roll because we're
Right.
that was your
Right.
+1 for Ray.
Yeah.
So you're just laying on the horn, and like people are starting to like walk over and like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Like
Do you know who I am?
And so your truck is getting like 3 or 4 people like starting to walk, and then there's like a couple of people walking, meandering over. Because I mean, a plane's a big deal. They're going to be able to move in when they need to. But it's definitely distracting people from you.
And I think you said you're following me, Val.
I am. I'm gonna kind of like fly up a little bit and kind of like hover by like rooftops and kind of like stick
Okay.
to the shadows and just like follow.
All right, so let's roll it as well for you. You're going to get a +1 for your flight.
Does she get a +1 for my distraction?
I used
Yes.
the cursed dice, but I got
you
a
broke the curse.
yes. I got an 11 and then plus what?
At least one. At least one for me. You're
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, you're good. So Ray, even though you didn't know that Val was coming, Val's behind you and just kind of like above.
I'm like, oh, that's what that feels like.
What would Memphis like to be doing in this situation?
Y'all abandoned me. I'm like, what? You didn't even tell me what I was supposed to do.
Come on, get back in that life.
Did you do any B&Es back in the day?
Not you two. Not you two. So yeah, I look and I notice that there's a toolbox in the back of the truck, and there is a set of bolt cutters.
Okay.
And I just go over to, while this distraction is happening, I'm just going to go over to a point in the fence and just make myself an opening. So,
Okay, so you go over. Let's roll it as well for that.
You also get the +1 for my distraction.
Yep.
Right?
and I'm getting a +1 for back in that life. So that is a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go over there. You're able to crimp through it. The crimping itself is making some noises because you're making your own entrance because you're not going the same way that Val and Ray went through.
Yeah.
But the distraction is doing its job, and they're unable to. They don't really see you. You make it through. You're on the other side. You're on the airport.
I've got 3 attentions on this logos now.
Nice.
How does it? Does that something resolve later, or?
What we'll do is we're actually about to go into a break.
Okay.
So when we're on the break, we'll go over that, and then we'll come back with your new addition that you're going to gain.
All right.
So you cut through it. You walk to the other side. You open the fence up, and as you open up to the fence, you hear.
Okay, I know what that is.
And
That's the universal language.
Universal language for.
yeah, you
about to
turn
get dropped.
and there's a gentleman with a gun.
Hi.
And that's where we're going to take the break. I can hear Krug walking in. Thank you very much.
This is fine.
So we're going to be taking a short 10-minute break. We'll be right back. So go to the bathroom and go get a drink. So thank you.
I don't even know why we week after week after week have to talk about pants. Let's move on to the most important thing is underwear. Because I don't think they serve any purpose.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, are you like boxers or briefs? I like them boxer briefs.
Problem with
Little
boxer
hang
briefs is that
nails.
they ride up though, and then you end up just essentially wearing like a cloth thong. That's not any.
Well, I mean, at that point, you might as well just wear a thong.
That's
Nothing wrong with that.
Or just let them swing free and easy.
I should
let
have
me-
put way more liquor in this.
Let me know when we're back, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, everyone. Welcome back.
No.
All right. So during the break, we went through and upgraded
adjust.
Memphis.
That's right, new and improved.
So what was the additional bonus did Memphis get?
Yeah, I had 3 attention on my defining relationship with my parole officer, and so I added another power tag where that I know how to avoid jail and police. So
All right.
Yum.
I know how to talk to cops or security guards,
We don't have to do it now.
mercenaries. It might be a bit of a
But I'm
stretch.
pretty sure I've called them my drag sisterhood more than 3 times now.
But is that a weakness?
It's such a
Oh no.
No.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
only weakness I've no, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, you good.
I mean,
You good.
it was y'all forcing me back in that life that made me
But did we?
invoke my weakness multiple times. Well, I mean, hot wiring a car. I mean, anyway,
So
all right. Good
last
looking
we
out.
left off that you heard the cocking of a weapon, and you turned and you see
And I said hi.
Yep.
So we've established that we're friends.
Yep. And then we're going to leave you there, and we're going to talk about what Ray and Val is doing. All right.
On their way to save me, obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm approached the building closest to where I saw the dude on the phone. Yeah. All right. Do I still have an idea of like where he is in relation? Maybe.
Yeah, you think he might be, from the last that you saw, he might be on the other side of the building.
Okay. What's inside this building?
It's a hangar, so it's probably either a plane or storage of some sort.
If he's on the other side of the building, can I see him since I'm kind of like...
If you'd like
hovering
to,
above the roof?
kind of like go over and take a peek.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fly over and peer over the edge.
Okay, roll it.
fly natural.
That is a 4.
Plus your flight, which would be a 5. So the vampire sparkly dice not helping out.
No, they're not.
You had one shot, Vampire Sparkly.
All right, so you start kind of levitating and going over the top, and you kind of feel your powers kind of like wavering underneath you, and you land like, and you're having difficulty kind of raising yourself up, but when you land, it's not like a soft landing. You actually kind of just onto the roof. Which it's not hard. It's just loud. Like you kind of like hero landing, you know, like. But you make a thud, and you hear a rate. You know, both of you, actually, all 3 of you hear 4 of you because you've got 4 or 5 guys around you right now. The way you like it.
That's the way I like it. That's what I was about to say. It's the way I like it.
And on the radio, you go. Sound in the east quadrant on top of the roof. Going to investigate.
I want to try to go in through hopefully a window left open in this hangar to get inside the hangar from the outside.
You could,
maybe
the door's open.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
The hangars don't usually have windows.
sometimes.
I'm just letting you know you can go in. I'm just giving you.
So I'm just. Oh, okay, I'll go in through the side door.
The hangar door this time.
Yeah, the hangar door. And I want to try to like sneak through the inside of the hangar while they're coming around the outside now.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. So silence. No door can stop me. But do they know I'm coming?
No, because they're too invested on that, and they think you're coming via plane.
Yeah. Okay.
Fools.
You're like, good thing I didn't add that minus.
No, because that was Nick guys. That's a good old 4.
All right. So as
Betrayed
you,
me, guys.
So
you have betrayed me
doesn't
with your
matter.
uteruses.
I mean, that's true. You're all double uteruses. That's true. But I That's really what they look like, by
It's
the way.
not
We're
uteruses
making
we're
this
against.
up.
It's the ones with a face.
Uteri. What's the
As you
plural?
should be.
What's the plural of uterus? I've seen a lot of anime. I know how that ends.
Uteri.
Face, yeah, uteri. I'm distracting them. That only gets you to 5, though, I guess, huh? Yeah.
So, as you quietly open the door, you walk in backwards, you quietly close the door, and as you walk and you turn right into the back of another security guard. You were not paying attention. You were so focused on closing this door that you just... And the guy turns around and goes, "What the fuck?" and like points his gun at you.
All right. I'm gonna do that. Standing close, do the Batman stuff, and just like move in from the gun, like push it down to the side, and then come up and just straight up into the solar plexus.
All right, roll it.
All right. I learned this move in my underground fight club. I got in my
Where they have guns.
inhuman strength. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm quite angry yet, or does this guy feel guilty?
Yeah, he's a mercenary. Probably
Okay.
not.
Am I weakened by his shamelessness then?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Just to,
Unless you want to call on it. I'm not going to force it.
I'm not gonna call on that weakness,
Okay.
but I'm gonna call on that I have to clean up my own messes because this is my fault.
Okay. All right, go for it.
That brings me to 7.
7. All right. So you're able to dispatch them. They let go of their gun, and you get behind them. Do you want to like put them in like a headlock or something?
No, I was gonna, because I turned and he's like right here in front of me. I push the gun down, move in, like right really into his space, and then just the swift like into the solar plexus.
Okay. So you successfully do that. You push the gun forward, you hit it, but as you hit them, they lose control and pull the trigger. So you hear loud right behind you, but you hit them hard enough that it blows the air out of them completely, and they just basically crumble to the floor.
do I hear the gunshots?
Oh, everyone hears the gunshots.
I get out of the truck and start walking into the airport. Like I'm like trying to like cover my head, and no crowd can stop me. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, they're shooting at us! And I try and run past the guards into the airstrip.
All right, roll it.
Okay.
I think I might try and fly down there as well.
Oh.
I got to resolve the guy I'm face to face with.
You're going to.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm still trying to. My whole goal is to keep all of their eyes on me, though. So, yeah, I got my attention getter. I'm still trying to be distracting. This is definitely a performance that gets me to 7.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, they're shooting. What's going on? Somebody help me. And like running.
Yeah,
Like,
so you're able to push through it.
Yeah.
And everyone's kind of like focusing on what's going with the gunfire, but then like you push through and they're like, someone grab them.
yeah.
And this is where the person that is holding the gun gets distracted as well and
That's
leaves
right.
an opening.
All right.
So what would you like to do?
Is there like a kind of go all out sort of action?
Yes.
I basically
Hit him with all you got.
Yeah, I think I want to basically just like I want to change into my full like lion-headed form, like,
Okay.
with the claws,
Okay.
and
So-
the bulked up, upper body
you've
and
got
everything.
cat form.
Yeah.
You've got
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the
so
fittest.
So it's got shapeshifting, claws of the lion, survival of the fittest. Is it still daytime? Mm-hmm. In the light of day. It's 4. Yeah. I mean, I have Street Enforcer as one of my other things too. I mean, I know how to fight.
I'll take it.
So that's 5.
The dude's distracted. Does that count? Was that part of your 5?
6.
That's
6.
So you just got to not roll
gonna be
below a
terrible.
6.
It's a 7 plus 6, 13.
Perfect. How would you like to do? How would you like to take this dude out?
I basically just pounce on him in that moment, and like I transform and I just rip his throat out with my teeth.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I've got,
Way
so
to
I've
be
got,
back in that life.
I've got blood all over my muzzle, and
Yeah.
and I kind of instinctively almost sink down to all fours, and then I start running towards the hangar, towards where the gunshots and stuff came from.
All right. Are you staying in your beast form,
Yeah.
basically? All right. So you're not hiding at all.
Yeah.
So you run forward, you get into the room, and you see Ray like on top of a dude while the gun's back there, and you two see each other. You know you made a lot of noise, so the two of you together, you're on the roof. What would you like to do?
I was gonna fly down into there once I heard the gunshot.
All right, so you attempt to try to fly back up and try to go over. Roll to see if you're able to overcome your power weakening.
Does she sense death? Because
yeah,
Memphis just killed that dude.
What'd you get?
6, 7, 8, and then +1 for flight, so 9.
9? Cool. Yeah. So you fly over, you get down to the ground, you swing open the door, and there's a gun at your feet. Ray, like, just ready to beat the shit out of someone, and there is Memphis or a lion. You can't tell. Right next.
I mean, I look like a hybrid, like monster thing. I don't.
There's
look
a
like,
hybrid monster.
I don't look
lion
like a real.
thing.
Very stylish rare lion.
I still have my clothes on and all that.
We gotta get the guy. And I start heading towards where I knew the guy with the phone was.
All right, let's deal with what's going on with you. So, you easily get through the crowd.
Yeah.
But they're now, screaming, "Oh, grab him!" And they start running to you.
I'm very much trying to move away from the gunfire because I know that's got to be them.
Okay.
So, like, very much like, who's in charge here? I'm supposed to have a flight to Tahoe.
So you start running, and let's see how many people you're able to pull with you. So roll it.
Yep. Dude, we're gonna have to pull some. We have to do some heavy lifting again here. My attention getter. And it says saying 7. 7. 7.
7?
Yeah.
7's not bad.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
So you're able to pull like the majority of that group after you, but because they're not trying to act like they're scared, they're able to catch up to you and like try to grab you. So
You're tanking these ads, though. I thank you. For that.
So they're running over to you to try to grab you to try to throw your ass out because they don't know who you are. So they go and they're grabbing you, and we're gonna have to deal with that.
I mean, I think they're going to try to shoot you, but
No, I mean they don't know who he is.
Oh, okay.
And
They might not see you as a threat.
So they literally were like throw the guns off, not onto the ground, but like you put your gun in safety and run after this person, get them the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good. They're not just trying to shoot you in the back.
I have at least 10.
Okay.
But. So how would
you like to deal with that?
I almost want to do it like a quasi drunken master thing. Like I don't want them to know that I'm like super powered, but I very much want to be like.
Yeah, I think we could easily do that. Yeah,
Subtle slap.
Yeah, like so fall dramatically backwards, but like stomp somebody.
Yeah, you see someone coming towards you, and you bend down, and they like fly over you, and you're like, "What's going on?" You like grab someone else.
I've actually done that in real life.
Have you?
Yeah, like in 7th grade, a kid was running at me like a bully, and I instinctively dropped down into like a push-up position, like perpendicular to him, and he seriously like tripped over me.
You're like, all right. So yeah, you with a 10, you're able to just basically take out that entire group, like and like knock them to the ground. They're not down. You're like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah.
So after you drop them, you just like keep running, I assume. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So which kind of pulls the attention of more people. They're like, gunshots, random person running through. What's happening? Ray.
He's a running back with heels. It's incredible to see.
You see that when you get out of the hangar and you get to the other side, you see that one of the people in the back that are running after Paris is the dude that had the phone.
Okay. I'm gonna run after that guy, like just like hat down, like trying to be like.
You gonna get me right?
Crazy.
Yep.
All right, so are you gonna try to stealth it as well, or are you just gonna roll like full in?
No, I'm gonna try to keep as quiet as I can.
All right, roll for it.
Okay. So I'm moving with some silence here, and does he know I'm coming?
No.
No, okay.
Too much other shit going on.
But I'm not trying to get into anywhere, so I don't have a window open or a door that can stop me. So
Correct.
it's just the one, I believe,
He is distracted by me.
is distracted. That is 13.
13?
You're like, smoke bombs.
All right, you get up to them. Do you want to take them out? Do you want to grab? Like, what do you want to do with them?
I'm going to. Does he have like a gun in his belt?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Multiple guns.
So I get up right behind him. I one knee, kick out behind one knee, grab him with the come around with the hand around his neck, and then pull his gun and put it and hold him as a shield to the other guys around him.
Okay. So you do that, and when you grab them and you do that, they go they don't go loud, and the group that was in front continues to go after.
Where am I in the situation?
Did you want to follow? How would you like to go about it?
I mean, the guy who was shooting that Ray was originally dealing
Is on the ground.
is on the ground.
Yeah.
No longer a threat.
I mean, theoretically, they could get back up and grab the gun, but they're all the air's knocked out of them.
Okay. I think I want to, and then there are other people, other guards approaching us, right? Our group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to run through the crowd, just shredding.
All right. Go for it. Roll
Trying
it.
to just leap from one,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna fly through and try and get through there.
Go. Roll it.
Okay, that's one angry uterus and a 3, so that's 4. Plus, I have a lot of tags. I think I still have the same 5 tags I had on the other guy, so so 9.
9.
Yeah.
All right.
I have 8,
Okay.
I believe.
So you all start you start clawing people, grabbing them, throwing them off. You're flying through. You're punching some of them, just grabbing the guns and lifting of others, and you're just like oh yeah, your end is near. You're able to fly through that.
I tried to, with all this distraction, there are some cars, some SUVs out on this. I'm going to try to pull him into one.
Okay.
And be like, so, I'm guessing you're Q?
So you're going to roll a going toe-to-toe because they're definitely going to start resisting.
Okay.
But you're going to get an advantage because you do have a gun on them, so they don't want any sort of resisting. They're going to try to resist against the gun. So you're going to start with a +1.
I got my my inhuman strength.
Cool.
My Fight Club training.
Cool. 3.
You're not supposed to talk about that, or else you don't get the bonus.
You're not. Your friends are in danger. Does that make you mad?
Yeah, I'm pretty angry about this guy. They're trying to kill me.
Oh, we're friends. That's cool.
But I'm guessing he's not feeling guilty. So, but is he shameless?
Probably.
Okay, so that pulls one away. So I'm at 3 then.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not distracted anymore, I don't guess.
No.
Well,
no.
a lion monster and a flying person are
But they're
this
behind.
This is me and him fighting.
Yeah, and so you're in front of
Right, so
one of
we'll
them?
go with 3.
Okay.
That's 13.
13. You pull them into an SUV, close the door, no one notices. You've got the gun to the back, to their back, and what do you ask them?
I said, so I'm guessing you're Q.
Good guess, kid.
Why are you trying to kill us?
You know how it is. Just cleaning up some loose ends, that's all. It's not my fault you got involved with this. Could have let the kid just die. Would have been over with, wouldn't it?
It's not that easy.
No, could have been.
Why are you going after Cooper?
I mean, I'm not going after Cooper. I don't give a shit who dies.
But you're a middleman, aren't you?
Yep. Take my cut, give the rest to the killer.
Who hired you?
You know I can't tell you that.
I think you can, and I'm gonna move the gun to his knee and take a shot on his knee.
And he screams out, "Fuck!" And you can see she's bleeding profusely.
You might want to get that looked at.
What's bad for you?
oh, fuck. It looked like they're gritting their teeth. They're just trying not
You
to.
should tell me.
Nope. You might as well kill me. You might as well kill me, because if I tell you who went after me, it means I'm not getting another gig. You know how that works. Fuck.
For your gig, or... And you're going to shoot him in the foot now.
Okay. So these 2 shots have been loud. Like, you're in a vehicle.
No, I'm also like...
Yeah. So, but you're still
muffling it a little bit.
Yeah. So it's still making a little bit of noise. So we're gonna have basically the 3 of you as this gunfire is going on. I want you to re-roll your kind of actions to see how distracting you are from these additional gunshots.
I've also heard them, right?
Yes.
The short answer is I'm still very distracting. But
It's at least a 10.
Yeah, I'm over 10.
Yeah, same here. I'm at 11.
9.
Okay. Yeah, they're not paying any more attention. They assume it's the other group that's dealing with, like, the other,
But do I notice the car with the gunshots?
You said you're above a 10?
Yeah.
Would you like to have?
I would like to have, yeah. Because I just, like, kind of took out a group.
Yeah.
I want to be like, oh, there's my ride, and go towards the car with the gunshots.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
you start running over to that vehicle. Because you're above a 10, Memphis, would you like to know that there was gunfire was coming from that vehicle?
I think in this case, I am just in like a blood frenzy, and I'm just trying to kill as many of these guys as possible
Say no
with
more.
my bare claws and fangs.
Because you didn't
They're
hit a
lion
10.
claws, not bear claws.
Yeah.
Since you didn't hit a 10, you're so focused on just beating the hell out of these dudes. So you shoot him in the foot, and he like screams out, and he pushes his foot against the door and like tries to push against the other door. So roll to resist.
All right. I'm angry. I got my unbreakable will. My inhuman strength. And just still fighting.
Yeah.
On the ground.
Yeah. You got plenty
Fight
of
Club,
That's 15.
which we don't talk about.
So he
Too late now.
He puts his foot up against the door and tries to push back, and you just lean into it, and you're like, no.
I hit him in that knee that I just shot.
He screams out. He's like, fuck!
This is only gonna get worse for you.
And he's like, he's like, you can see that his will is breaking. It's getting close. He does not want to let go. He's like, fuck, fine. You know who it is. You know it's Cooper. Cooper paid to kill his own kid.
Where's Cooper at? I know he's got a compound out here.
Yeah, if you, and he points to the front seat of the he's like, GPS coordinates are set inside on the GPS in the truck. The last location it was at, that's where he's at. It's a hidden bunker. Just fucking let me go.
I'll think about it, and I just hit him with the pistol and just clock him at the temple.
All right, you're trying to knock him out. All right, so roll for it. Still that same bonuses I'll give you.
That'll be a 12.
Okay, yeah, you just knocks him out. You get to the truck.
I hop in the driver's side, and I'm all like, I look back and I see him shot and unconscious. I go, But I mean, presumably the lion monster and flying woman are kind of obvious. So
Yeah.
I sort of bust the wheel around towards them.
So you see a black SUV just
Yeah.
barreling towards the two of you.
And I roll down the window and I yell out.
I don't see that.
I yell out, "Get in, losers! We're not done yet."
I don't. Unless somebody stops me, I'm just going to keep killing.
Okay.
where I am.
I have two guys in my hands, and I kind of like fly up above and look over, and I just knock their heads together. And drop.
All right, so you get to the trucks, but you see that Memphis is not stopping. The Memphis is just ripping through people, just grabbing them, ripping them apart, biting into some. Like they're all and like they're fucking.
I
not
fly
getting-
back and grab him by the scruff, and also pick him up to take him into the van.
All right, so these are going to be.
I would resist.
Yeah, these are going to be opposed rolls.
I want to add a plus because I want to see his weakness.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Calm
like,
down.
remember the. I'm like, Val, remember the booze, and add my plus one weakness.
Yeah. I rolled an 8 plus all of my bonuses. It's probably about a 13.
Okay, what do you got?
So I rolled a 5, but at that moment, I hear what he says, and I go, ah.
So someone grabs you by the scruff and you like turn and just like flip out and you you fly up, and so it's not like they're attacking you.
I bite the lid off the booze. In the corner of his mouth.
You're like reverse Popeye.
So yeah, she starts pouring the liquor, the
Okay.
little booze onto you. What do you do?
I mean, if I get enough of it in my system, I will start to calm down.
All right, you
And
start to
then-
calm down. Well, that and like the amount of people to go after has deplenished.
I mean, that wouldn't
depleted.
matter.
how bad he killed
when
him.
when I'm in that mythos like form, like that's the thing. That's Sekhmet. Sekhmet, like she goes into like a blood
Yeah.
rage, and she needs alcohol to calm down. So the ancient Egyptians
You
will
and me
offer-
both, second.
So you start to calm down and you kind of go back and you see that there's just a pile of dead bodies all around you.
I say thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Also, none of them died honorably. All terrible people. All had it coming.
So you're good. You don't,
I'm like,
yeah,
hon,
no.
hon, can we talk in the car?
All right, so yeah, I get in the back, and there's a knocked out dude, and I like push him to the side, and get in.
All right.
I will tourniquet his right above his knee to stop some of the bleeding.
So it takes you a little bit to get to the location.
I say, hey, GPS, follow it. It's Cooper.
So you get to it, and it once you drive there, it takes you a little bit to get there, but it's an abandoned like a missile silo.
So while we're driving, I'm like, so I read a lot of Superman comic books, and Lex Luthor gets away with what he does because he's got all the money in the world, and that's why Superman can't just kill him. So what do we plan to do when we get here?
We're not Superman.
Or, keep your eyes open. Maybe he slipped up. Maybe there's some evidence.
Why would he kill his own kid?
This kid was making a lot of noise. I don't know.
Oh,
That's cool.
Crazy world.
So as you're starting to drive there, the guy starts to kind of wake up in the back. Oh fuck! My whole body.
Thank you.
My organs.
my sweetie smooch.
Am I
met
in
my
the back there?
friends.
Can I just like punch him in the head and knock him back out again?
I'm like, wait, let him call in.
You haven't met my friends. These are my friends. Friends, Q. Q friends.
God damn it! Oh fuck. Well, why are you keeping me? Can I just leave? You already fucked my leg up.
Well, how do we get in the bunker?
There's a keypad at the doorway. There's no one inside but him.
Do we have to cut off his hands, or do we need?
What? No, there's
eyeballs
a
and-
code. There's a code. Like just put the code in. I'll give it to you.
But then if the code doesn't work, then we're gonna have to come back and rough you up again.
Yeah, you're coming with us. But maybe if you help, you get to live.
I mean, what I told you where he is. I told you the code. What else help do you want? Do you want me to go and handcuff him myself? Well,
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would work. I mean, you're gonna like limp, but if he's probably only so fast, yeah. Right. So like I am driving, but like back on the floor of the SUV, I want to reach and grab him and hit his head on the steering of the car. Oh, like, I will end you. Okay.
He's like,
okay.
look. I don't. Fuck. Oh, and he's like in so much pain. He's like, and you start to see, like, the level of guilt in him is actually starting to like increase more and more and more. And
seems relevant to your interests, Ray.
You're like,
he's just like, how long? Wait, I'm confused. And the two of you, Val and Paris, you start to realize that he's got a very similar face to the bodyguard did when he was dealing with Mythos stuff.
oh, we're losing him. We're losing him. I'm like, I can't do my thing and drive. Come on, Val, talk to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and inspire some information out of him.
Okay.
Swear to me.
Where'd Ray go?
That is a 10 right off the bat.
The 10. He's like, what am I even? Where are these clothes? What have I done?
Get in the truck, Ray. Get in the truck.
He's like, I'm a plumber. I've never killed. What have I been doing? And like, he's like starting to like have this duality of like what's going on, and isn't quite sure like what's happening. And like I said, this is the same face of the bodyguard when the bodyguard was trying to determine like what reality was and what the mythos, what the mist is trying to tell him.
So I got a 12 to like sense his weakness. Like I'm specifically trying to detect if this is just another person cracking up or was something working through him, like was working through us and is losing its grip on him.
Okay, and what was your roll?
12.
This is something that someone put on him. This, from what you can tell with a 12, this person is not a hired killer. This is not a person. This is not a real middle manager. In fact, some of the things that he says is like, I'm a plumber.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's starting to realize like that something has compelled him to do the things that has been going on.
That seemed like the Three Monkeys to you guys. Somebody's manipulating this poor bastard.
Maybe it's Cooper.
Awesome. I got a show at midnight, so
All right.
I missed last night.
So you pull up to the silo.
All right.
I'm like, hey, tell me the code. Stay with me, plumber boy. What's the code?
He gave it to us already, right?
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Uh,
I'm like,
all right. What's coming? Or you want me to handle this?
No. Let's finish this.
I'll come with you in case bullets fly.
I don't even know what we're here to do.
Fundamentalists. Just like the blackout.
If this guy ordered a hit on his own son, we got to take him out.
All right. I mean, I can't keep booking gigs if people keep getting invisibly murdered. So yes, okay,
I know.
fine.
I gotta get back to LA too.
Yeah. Okay.
And we got to find out what connection he has to these people with powers like us, or if he has powers like us too.
Well, he did something to this guy, so. I mean, somebody did something to this guy.
So you put the code in, the doors unlatch and slide open. They're very big, heavy blast doors, basically. And you walk into a main corridor, which is just darkened. But as you walk into it, lights start to turn on from the very beginning all the way to the end of the hall, which leads to a small door.
Is it an above ground or a below ground silo?
It's a below ground silo. The section you're in is the above ground section, and the doorway at the end is the staircase down.
But I mean, is it like visibly like silo shaped?
No, the silo is like a missile silo under the
Sinks
ground.
down,
There's just a side building on the outside that is basically your entrance down.
I was trying to make a hard metal shaft joke, but I don't see it. So it's fine.
It's in the ground.
It is
already.
a rock hard shaft though, so yeah, we can. It's still on brand. It's still on brand. Yeah. All right. So I'm like, I guess he sent his dudes to the airport, so maybe it's just us here.
That's what Q said.
You want to sneaky sneak?
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward and
I don't go subtle.
All right, so
Check out the door at the end of the hallway.
all right, Roll for it. Because you're trying to stealth, right?
Ian just got silence.
No door can stop you, I thought.
Well,
Well,
I'm trying to break through the
he's
door.
not trying to break through. Yeah, they're not trying to break through. It's just
And I don't know if he knows if I'm coming or not. But that was 10 on the dice. So
okay.
Yeah.
You quietly go through, and you make it to the end of the room. You did notice that there is security cameras within the room, but you managed to stay out of sight from what you can tell. You get to the door, and the door is not locked. You open the door, and you look down, and it is a spiral staircase down.
Okay, and I look for security cameras in the shaft.
Yep, there's definitely security cameras.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door very slowly and like try to move in such a way that I can continue, and then I look back at them and be like, follow in 1 minute to give them so that he'll start paying to see them on camera, but I'll be moving ahead.
So as you slowly, stealthily walk down the stairs, you feel your phone in your pocket start to vibrate.
Who is it?
It says.
You ask your phone. Your
you look at it
unopened burner phone.
and you look at their phone and it says Los Angeles Police Department.
This is quite a mess.
A hot mess.
Doesn't look like those cameras have
Audio?
audio.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Yes. Mr. Rain. We've gotten a report that you may be out of state. Is that true?
No, I'm definitely still in California.
Okay. Well, we just wanted to check up on you. We had a couple more questions. Where can we meet you at?
I can come in later. I am.
No. It's no bother. We'll come to you. Where are you at?
Well, I'm in the middle of a meeting right now. I actually.
That's fine. We'll we'll wait outside the meeting until you're done.
Well, it's private. I have a very busy day. I have a schedule to keep, so I can come and meet up with you guys shortly.
This is really important. We're trying to get
I'm
to.
gonna lean on my celebrity status and my position as as like my job, my celebrity status, and then also just be like, you don't want me to use my position to say like the LAPD is interfering with my job.
So you get a +2?
+3 because I'm gonna lean into like you don't want this gossip out there that y'all are strong on.
Goss.
So go for it. 3.
Am I cleaning up my mess or always on call?
Oh, this is cleaning up your mess.
Okay, so that'll be an 8 with the 3. So
All right. How's this? Instead of us coming to you,
7 with the negative, but yeah.
That's it. Okay. How's this? You come down to the station by, let's say, in 3 hours. Cool.
All right.
Say yes to the mess.
And weirdly
I'll try to
enough,
schedule you in.
weirdly enough, Memphis's phone rings.
Okay.
You look down and at your phone
What does it say on the ID?
It is your parole officer.
All right. I gotta take this. Kwame, what's up?
Hey, what time today were you going to come by?
You know that problem I told you about? About solving? It led back to Arizona. And that's where I am right now.
Oh shit. Oh.
But listen. This is deeper. We figured out who killed that kid.
Then let the police. Oh God! I told you to call the police. Don't go after these people.
I'm kind of worried that the police might be involved, that they might be in on it.
No. Oh God! Oh fuck! All right. Okay.
I'm being honest with you, Kwame.
No. I get you. I get you. You know I trust you. You know I love you. Oh fuck. I gotta figure out how to. Are you gonna like lean in? Like how are you like? He's trying to figure out how to get you out of this mess. Like.
Well, I'm going to try to use my soothing presence
Okay.
over the phone. Let's see.
I would like to help in the background. I just want to go, Memphis, please help us, Memphis, Memphis, oh my God.
Do it for the children.
Help us.
Yeah. In fact, I need to ask you for some help. I know this is really probably not a good time for this, but I need you to go by my house and be there when the kids start getting out of school.
Oh. Roll it.
You know you're doing the right thing here, Coleman.
You get +1 for me.
Yeah. So it's 9 plus the one from Paris plus my soothing presence, so 11.
11. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Oh. All right, consider it done, but oh, man. Oh.
Now, here's another part. This is important, too. You need to write some of this down, because there's some weird thing happening where you just gotta trust me. You gotta write some of this stuff down.
Oh, okay, hold on. And you hear him rummaging, finds a piece of paper. All right, go for it.
So I give him like basically like the pertinent details of the case.
Sure.
Basically.
Okay.
You know.
All right, so he writes all of it down. He's like, I mean, how did you even get involved with it? Well, you know what? Go deal with that Monday. Like,
Yes.
what?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right, I got it. Bye. Like,
When you hang up, I point and I'm like, you didn't tell him you killed a bunch of dudes.
I'll save that. I want to give that some context.
I mean, that lion monster could have been anybody. It's true. Yeah.
weirdly enough, the local circus just had a lion break out, and
the mist works in mysterious ways, clouding the minds of the masses.
How far down do these stairs go?
Yeah.
Can we tell?
oh yeah, this goes down like. If you're gonna like compare it to like stories, like it would go down at least like 15, 20 stories.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna fly down there if I
Okay, but you wanted a minute beforehand, so you go down, you stealth down, and then
when that minute passes.
yeah, and then a minute passes. That's when you guys want to move forward.
Yeah.
All right. So you follow up behind. What were you going to do? Were you going to just wait at the door, or what were you?
No, I want to try to sneak in so that I have some sort of, when they start to come down, it gives me some sort of distraction.
Okay.
I don't know what's at the bottom of these.
Yeah, so you hit to the bottom of the stairs, and it is one like air sealed door. It is also not locked.
Okay. I'm going to hide off to the side of it, like find a shadow, because I don't know what's on the other side, but I feel like... No, because I feel like it might get locked when they start coming. So I'm just going to open the door.
Okay. You open the door, you hear the as air goes into the room. It's dark on the other side. It looks like a hallway.
I'm gonna walk in first.
Well, so this is like almost a minute ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys are following back. Are you going to wait at the door for them, or are you going to try to go in before?
I'm not going to try to go in before.
All right. Are you going to like? How are you going to try to keep the door open?
All right, I'll try to leave the door open and just like move quickly across the space.
So what you do is you reach up. It's one of those doors that has like the mechanical push,
Yeah,
like
arm.
yeah. So you reach up as it's open and pull it down and like bend the metal down so that when it tries to close, it closes and leaves a gap in the door. You guys come down to this door and that's what you see. You see this bent metal.
Okay, so Ray's been here. That's good.
You continue walking down the hallway, I assume. It's very dark. And through kind of like these kind of confusing corridors, they're just like going down different ways. And as you walk through, you can see like this is where like different armaments would have been stored and stuff like that. And you get to the main door of the silo, and you can see that there is a small window on the door that leads to a secondary door that does not have a window. So it's kind of like a gap space, which means that you know that this is the doorway in between the storage facility and where the silo missile would have launched.
Okay. Check that door.
Unlocked.
Okay. Open
Too
that
easy.
door.
This can't possibly be a trap.
Bend the thing up there as well. Make sure this door can't close behind me because I'm just scared of getting trapped in somewhere. And then go to check the door to go into the actual launch space.
So the actual launch space door, it's a door, but it's electronically controlled, and there's a button on the side of it. Your assumption is that when you hit this button, it's probably going to make a lot of noise, because it is a main locking door to a silo.
It's a history eraser button.
Jolly candy-like button.
How long can he hold out? Will they hold out?
Right. Okay, came far enough.
You hit the door, you hit the button, and all of you start to hear "Brrrr, brrrr, brrrr" sound going throughout the entire building. The door itself, just you hear the large unlocking sound, and it just starts to slowly slide off to the side. The first thing that you see in this room is that the silo, which everything else has been pure cement, it's carpeted.
From the top of the stairs, when I hear all that, I actually jump, like just straight down, like boom. I got a 10 with my invulnerability.
Done.
So I'm like, I don't superhero land, but I very much like jazz hands.
You land on the heels,
You
and
should
you're
have
like,
just death dropped to the bottom.
It's true.
I'm gonna fly up there super quick too in an attempt to try and like in case anybody like starts shooting, I want to be closer towards.
so
the front
are you
so
guys
I
are
can
trying to run to find Ray?
Yeah.
Or what about you, Memphis?
I'm just going down the steps at a I mean, I quicken my pace a little bit and I sigh, irritated.
All right, so you guys are a little bit separated from yourselves, and as the door fully unlatches open, you can see that this silo has been converted into an entire living space. There's
Ain't this some supervillain shit?
like it's like a full on like kitchen, living room, bedroom, all in this kind of like almost like not studio but like open space.
Aquariums with exotic animals.
There's a shark swimming through.
If I see
laser beams.
If I see
Freaking
Syndrome
laser
down here,
beam.
I'm killing him. Yeah.
You see an older man stand up and goes, I see you were able to take everyone out.
Yeah. I'd say the same to you.
Oh,
Except you didn't get everybody.
no, not everyone, not quite yet. But, there's still time. Come on in. Sit down. Take a rest. You've earned it. Must have been a lot of effort that you put into. I saw the security footage at the airport. Good job. Good job.
I don't sit. I just kind of like lurk around.
So you come in, and then Memphis, you hear just like, oh, fuck.
I do very dramatically, like, just plop down, like, oh, whoa. Man, these heels are beautiful, but they hurt.
Oh, and there, in like the living room section, which is the first section that you walk to, is big leather couch. Like big leather, nice cushion seats. So you sit down. Oh, this is great.
I don't say. I look around the space. I'm looking for anything that's dangerous.
So the only thing that you really notice, like ornately dangerous, is there's like some swords on the wall that are decorative. You can see that where he was at, there's a large monitor that is showing a bunch of security footage. And he's got a remote in his hand. That's about it.
Time is money, Roland Daggett. What are we here for?
I don't know. You're the ones that are barking at my front door. Hell, look at this. And he pushes the remote and points towards the television. It flips to Memphis just ripping people apart.
You're like, that looks like a lion escaped from the circus. That's weird.
Oh, I mean, I see that it's not a lion, and you see that it's not a lion, but soon people will find...
You can't reveal that without revealing your connection to all of this. Let's just cut the shit. Why did you kill your kid?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is really getting old.
Is there like a table or anything like near me where I'm just like an end table or anything?
Yeah.
I just very idly just like shatter it, like I have a gig tonight.
He looks at you and he goes, look, I get that you're impatient. I get that you're upset. But what can I do to make this up to you? You've spent many of time. Your plane, I'm sure, it deserves to be paid for its time. I can make that happen. Memphis, I'm sure it would be great to have a much better facility for the children that are there. And I mean,
Dude, shut up. Just explain to us why you did what you did.
No, but he might be trying to pitch us in some Charlie's Angels shit. Let's get him, man.
Not interested.
all right.
All I want from you is the truth.
Look. My son and I were never really close. All right? And yes, he may...
Why start right before when he's starting that this sentence? I want to have my phone under my jacket and I want to start recording. what he's
Okay,
saying.
I dig it. Look, my son and I were never really close. He was always gallivanting, spending the money that I worked very hard to accomplish. And then, what does he do? The thing that fed him, the thing that brought him to have such luxuries, he starts to go around and fight against it.
It's your son, though.
I mean, yes, but only few things separate a bond between a father and a son, and that's definitely going to be money. At least for most of us.
And that was more important to you than your own blood.
I mean...
I've come between my fair share of fathers and sons.
So that's why you had him killed?
I killed my son because I need to clean this whole school shooting stuff away. It needs to go away. I don't need that. The idea behind it, if you must know, since you made it this far, I guess I might as well tell you, is that I was going to plant it that it was the father from the school shooting killed my son, and then there you go. Not only am I scot-free, but then it then brings more guns out into the street. More people want to defend themselves. My poor son was against guns. And then what happened? A gun killed him. That's why I hired Mike to protect him. That he was useless. He couldn't have killed a fly.
So, believe it or not, I could give a shit about you.
Oh, great.
And there is a number involved that could make us forget all about this.
Great. I would
stop recording.
Okay. You know what? I love it, Paris. Paris, I would love not only for you to perform on every night. You do such a hard job. But how does a syndicated television show surrounded about you and your life? I've got quite a few friends, and we can easily make that happen. At least a 6-figure sum, right, for each season.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Listen, you can get that. You can be a guest on Kikina La Mañana, and you'll make that amount of money. You don't need to deal with this garbage.
If you seen how Kikine dresses, he doesn't have that money.
In my jacket, I upload it to my Google Drive really quick, so that something happens to my phone, I still have a copy.
Sure.
And then
in the cloud.
But then I pull it out, and I'm like, well, I
So
love it.
As you pull your phone out, right, you look at it and you see that it has recorded, but you have no reception because you're in a cement silo and it's not loading up to a drive.
Then
Local only.
And I go, wow, I love it when you assholes monologue because well, the world's gonna love to hear this.
I'm sure they would. I mean, what are they going to do about it? You know damn well that I have powers. And you damn well know how all of this works. They're going to come up with their own scheme. I just needed you fucks to leave it alone, which is perfect while you're here.
I didn't hear you talk about anything that can't be easily explained as a father killing his own son.
Easily, yes, but that's implying that you're able to get out of here. Or that you even remember this, or who you are. Again, you know that I have powers, and yet you still manage to come to my abode.
Excuse me. I love multiple me's. I'm taking the deal. And I know that I'm not the only one that could use some dispensable income. That's not the word. Discretionary? What's the...
Disposable.
That. We need to get paid. Yeah.
I can make this easily happen.
Cash? Do you have cash? I don't trust
You're
checks.
being very dishonorable, Paris.
Yeah, I'm looking at Val, and I'm just like, are we gonna let this happen? This
Could you
way?
direct me towards a safe? Where is it? Because I don't believe you that you're going to pay me.
I mean, what would be a suitable amount for you to trust me for the evening before you get a phone call? I'm asking you.
I need a deposit.
No, I'm with you. $100,000, $200,000 in cash before you can get a phone call.
$200,000 in cash would be great. Because here's the thing: they're about to murder you, and if you want my help making that not happen, I need you to pay me in 5, 4.
He goes, I hear you out, and he walks away to a desk, and he literally just opens a desk up and grabs a couple of stacks, and turns around and goes, this is actually going to be $300. Is that going to be all right?
That would be perfect, right there on the table. Thank you.
Puts the $300,000.
When the cash is out, I'm
This
like,
better be a long con.
cool, we can kill him. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I want to have moved around. Like, I'm looking for something like that I can just throw.
Because I am being distracting.
I probably still just have like the gun. I would have taken the bullets out, but I want to just chuck it at him.
Okay.
From across the way to
All right, roll the hit.
Okay.
At that same time, I'm on my way over to
Distracting.
him.
I got some strength, and I'm definitely angry, but I don't feel like he's guilty. Do you want to call any of my weaknesses on this, or?
I mean, he's definitely is guilty. I mean,
He feels.
Yeah, he feels guilty, but
Okay,
I mean,
then guilt gives me
he
strength.
killed his
Not
son.
guilty enough.
He feels guilty about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know, there's hard decisions that you need to be making as a businessman.
I'm making one now. Yeah.
That's a 10.
A 10? So you chuck and you hit the gun, and you throw the gun, and the gun hits him in the back of the head and leaves a big old gash in the back of his head, and he like kind of stumbles.
And then I want.
I'm pulling my gun out,
because I want to
training
be
it on
able to
him.
use that as a distraction to like get into the shadows somewhere.
Okay.
Like,
Do I sense death from that blow that hit him in the back? of the head?
That itself was not, but you do have the underlining presence that death could be of, but it's not an honorable death, no matter what happens. You said that you want to pull your gun out, right?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to shoot this guy.
So are you aiming the gun at him?
Yeah.
All right, he looks at you and says, "Stop!" And I would like you to roll a going toe-to-toe. This
Okay.
is him using his power against you. So
Okay.
any sort of mental powers in which you have to...
I mean, the ones I have, I have. I mean, I don't really apply
Okay.
my pain transfer, or pain relief kind of stuff.
Does your calming presence help?
The soothing presence? I don't think so.
No, because you would be trying to soothe them.
I mean, I've got survival of the fittest.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 for that.
So-
You're trying to fight against this.
All right, that is a total of 5.
You stop uncontrollably, and he says, "Drop it," and you drop the gun. But you can feel like it's a not long lasting
Yeah.
thing. And he goes, "All right. The next one of you that would like to come at me, why don't you just all do it at once?"
And I immediately go full speed right at him and grab him by the neck.
So you're going after him, and he's going to say, "Hurt them," and points over at Paris. So you're going to roll.
Look ears, people.
Your first thing that you're going to roll is you're going to roll any sort of willpower to try to fight against them doing this.
Does my spectral armor come into play here? Does that give me a defense against?
So it's more of like a
things?
mental thing. So I would say armor wouldn't necessarily defend against this if he was shooting at you, but it might come into in handy when fighting against Paris if that ends up happening.
I'm gonna use these ones. I had better luck with these.
Yeah, they work better for you than they have for me recently.
All right. I think that's a 6.
plus, do you have anything there?
What do I have? Death sense, honor sense, but I don't think I have any pluses, to be honest with you.
Okay, so it's a total of 6. So
Maybe he's a super dishonorable guy,
honor
right?
sense? Yeah. I mean,
But I thought only if because if
It's
they
not a
are
defensive
honorable,
thing.
I take them to them. so if they're
is that it?
dishonorable,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're looking for
Okay.
it. Danger sense, knew it was coming?
Do you have danger sense?
I have death sense.
Death sense.
Right. Okay.
So you stop and you look over at Paris and you go after Paris.
When I see all this happening, I slap the shit out of him. Like when she's coming to his head.
All right, so you're going to basically go in front and try to stop.
Right.
So you're going to roll opposing rolls.
I'm pretty sure I get past it. Let's see.
Oh no.
So.
So you're flying, so that's your +1. Do you have any like strength or anything like that?
Just I have the armor.
Okay.
I'm at least 14.
Oh.
This came up as 11, and then I have the 1 for flying.
So 12.
Yeah.
So okay, so you basically are you swatting her out like a
No,
fly?
not her, him.
Well, but she's basically trying to stop. So you're gonna defend against her and then go after him.
Well, basically, when he was like
spin the
hurt
guy
Paris,
between.
I'm like kabang. So I mean, that's what
Well,
I'm
you have to
trying
get to
for.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm at
she's not opposing
my
you.
intention is that, and I have a 14.
So she's going to against you. You're
Or wait, hang on. Plan B. When she comes towards me, I grab her and hit him with her.
So-
break his concentration.
you hit him and he flies across the room and he hits into the wall and he grabs at his ribs and he's like, I said stop it!
Yeah, look at you.
all of you roll against this. Any sort of will.
I'll try to.
I got an unbreakable will,
Yep. This is definitely a +1.
a furious rage,
Oh yeah.
and his guilt.
Oh yeah.
Gives me strength.
Okay.
That
Does
gives me a 10.
Does my my strength probably doesn't matter because it's physical strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm at 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got?
3.
3. And let's get out of handcuffs.
Yeah. So the two of you kind of freeze and just stop. The two of you are good to go. Though.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm embarrassed.
go from where I was hiding. When he hits the wall, I'm gonna jump across and do just kind of lay into him with a fist.
Okay. All right. Roll to hit him. Same as you, Paris.
1, 2, 3.
Because that's you want to beat the fuck out of this guy. Or are you gonna try to do something else?
I'm gonna grab him by the neck, pick him up so he can't talk. That's
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I'll let Ray go first.
Yeah, that was 11.
11. Okay.
And I'm
7 on the die, so +4.
9 for me to
Okay.
grab him after Ray.
So, what were you doing, Ray?
I'm just
Beating the punching.
I just a nice strong right hook.
So you just right hook right into his face, and you just
And my face is I'm just red and
Yeah.
so you hit him and just basically he's just barely conscious. You grab and lift him up, and he's just dangling by his neck, and he's just hanging from the ceiling.
And then, while I'm holding him, because I squeeze him enough that he cannot talk.
Yep.
And I'm like, are you guys okay?
Would you guys like to roll again to resist?
Resist.
Okay, much
11.
better. Survival of the fittest. Total of 10.
Cool. Both of you kind of just you start to get a headache, but you guys are back and you guys are fine.
And I fly up to about that level, and I look at him, and I go, look at you!
So, real talk. We could shoot him and make it look like a suicide. Because I don't really see a peaceful resolution to this conflict.
And I look him dead in his eyes, and I go, there's a land where the honored souls go. And I escort them there. You will not be coming with me.
He does this. He lifts his hand up and he goes, "Fuck you."
I shoot him.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it.
Yeah, no. You did that, and you'd hear poof, brain splatter against the back wall. It's dead.
I've had enough
I
of that.
grab the gun from you and I wipe off hands, and I go and I put it in his hand, and like I have them on tape. We gotta get this cleared up.
I like lay him on his side. It'll explain the blood splatter being up there. Yeah.
We should also consider that we are probably on security tape as well.
I had over to the-
We should just burn this whole place down, honestly.
I'm gonna start packing up the cash. Actually, I'm like.
Yeah.
And then let's search in the drawer. In fact, I crack the drawer, the desk open like a walnut. See, trying to.
So the drawer that he pulled that money out, that was
It's one
all
the
of
National
it.
Treasure desks.
But I mean, there's definitely you have a feeling that there's probably other safes in here. I mean, he had plenty of money.
Hang on a second. We could wipe the footage, but this was his secure bunker that, as far as we know, the only people that knew about are all dead at the airfield. We could just leave this dude here and let that be that.
Yeah.
I still wipe the footage. I
Yeah, no, that's
Oh, yeah.
a good
I
idea.
pull the hard drive.
Right.
Yeah, and burn this place. You guys have no problem with me burning everything.
I mean, remove the cash first, and then
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, we're splitting that.
Yeah. Well, we need to talk about this because there is a pressing need for this money.
Oh? Yeah, I know.
I mean, the kids, yes, but I just kind of throwing a duffel bag, and I'm all like, but Val will tell you on the plane.
So you guys walk out.
Although I do, after I say Val tell you on the plane, a couple of the stacks of cash, and I'm like,
You start to
Look at your lumpy rectangular boobs.
You start to walk out of the silo to the truck as Paris is holding the cash, and the silo, you can start to see the flames coming out of the center silo piece, and that is the end of this story.
Yeah.
There we go. So congratulations by killing everyone and making it out.
no witnesses.
It was them or
Get
us.
back to LA.
It was them or us. I don't feel bad.
Yeah. So there you go. Congratulations. We're now at the geek out during the credits part, which we kind of just talk about our characters and parts that you liked about yourselves and other people.
I would just like to say I do tip Diamondback, like I said I would. I make sure that I break off a little cash for my sisters Chlamydia and Evie Apple that helped at the hospital. Yeah. New lace fronts for everybody.
I personally take the recording I did and take out our voices, so it's just like a monologue, and then a couple days later I release it on my station. Say it got sent in from the reclusive Richard Cooper II, and that he's missing, and I presume he couldn't handle himself after what he did to his son. And it's breaking news. It's a terrible world out there, people. But here we are on the Morning Ray, and call and let me know. Let me know what's troubling you. Let me know what's going on out there in the world. People are out there looking out for you. People out there, they want to help. They want to make this world a better place. And sometimes there's some shit, but just know that someone out there's looking to take care of people.
All right. So we have additional things that we have to deal with, but we're not going to deal with them because if we ever come back, we can deal with them then.
Always leave them wanting more.
Exactly.
Which is funny because that is one of my always leave them wanting more. Is my, so I feel like I won the game.
So before we do anything else, I would just like to say thank you all for playing with me.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me GM a session of Uncommon Trust Presents. I had a lot of fun. Yeah. Look forward to possibly doing something else.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for DMing for us. Although I have an important question. Val, do you tell them what you need this money for?
No, I kind of avoid it. I avoid it, and I just kind of keep it secret.
Well, I do try and divvy up the cash between Memphis and Val for charity.
All right. Yeah, I don't need it.
I'm good.
I super skim 10% off the top.
Finder's fee.
All right, so we're going to say goodbye. My name is Indigo. I was the GM. If you would like to talk to me. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but we need to tell them what we're doing next.
Yes.
So we had something special planned that fell through at the very last second. I'm not going to tell you what it is because hopefully we're still going to do it.
Not because of
It'll be
bad stuff, though, because of good stuff.
Because of good stuff.
No, it's good stuff, but I mean, I'm vague booking. Yes, it was. We just had to reschedule because of goodness. So next week we're probably going to do a one shot of some sort because the week after that we're probably going to be dark on the 17th to do this charity thing. But so next week on the 10th we will do a one shot of some sort of some kind. It's going to be awesome.
You only get one.
Yeah, it might be me GMing. We'll see. I have some ideas for an interesting one shot. So yeah.
It's all a definite maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And also Google Shadowrun Dice and see these uteri.
We're not making it up.
No, it really is.
I don't know if you can Google these. You might be able to because these are my the limited edition dice I got at PAX Unplugged.
I mean, if they were at PAX, they're on the internet. So yes.
There you go.
Right.
So I'm Indigo. You can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT. You can also see me on an Apocalypse World stream this Wednesday. It is most definitely for mature audiences, so be aware of that. But I also do a show 3 days a week on our YouTube channel called Game Gorgon, where we talk about role-playing games and video games. So join us for that.
The Hunky Krug.
Yep, with the Hunky Krug. And yeah, that's everything. So Dave.
B. Dave Walters. I had the privilege of playing Paris Troy, who was fabulous. Catch me on Fridays. This week is the season finale of Vampire the Masquerade, and we announced we're doing a live WonderCon show. So if you're at WonderCon Saturday night, come see all of this in person and collectively. We're a very beautiful group collectively.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come check it out.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
It's all Jasper. It's all Jasper.
It's all Jasper.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Hi, I'm Poisel, the internet's one and only Poisel. You can find me here on Sundays, on Saturdays on Encounter Roleplay at night, and on Wednesdays on Scabby Rooster, playing some Starfinder.
You might want to get that looked at if you got a Scabby Rooster.
Yeah. I keep telling them, but it's kind of the brand. And you can find me occasionally playing some games on twitch.tv/Poisel and doing some writing and all sorts of things. My next big con I'm trying to get some money for is PAX East. At the end of the month, I'll be there. I'll be on 2 different panels. So come and check it out if you're in the Boston area for that. And yeah, we got some other cool things coming up. And pay attention to our Twitter. We might announce what we're going to do next week on there.
You'll know when we know.
Yeah. I'm Alcuin Gersh, Different Elves, playing Memphis de Leon, and I think I got some good stuff in there. I was happy I got to go buck wild and then do the Sekhmet drink calming down thing. That was probably my highlight. If we're doing the geek out during the credits thing, I think I want to say that how has the crew grown this session? And I basically want to. I think that we kind of invoked our no clear leadership.
Oh yeah, you guys are all over the place.
So let's maybe would that be something where next time we play or going forward, we're maybe moving towards changing that.
I think
or adding something to that tag.
If one of us else also evokes that, because each of us gets to do one of these.
Yeah,
we have enough attention that we'll have another power tag for our crew next time.
Yeah. So we're starting to actually coalesce as a team, as opposed to last time during the blackout where we really fell out for like a couple of years out of it. So we're probably closer bonded now.
Like the Defenders.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
I saw what you people did during the blackout.
We're the offenders.
Yeah, I played Ray Marks.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. Next place you'll be able to see me will be here when we're deciding what we're doing next week. So I hope that's fun.
No Strahd tonight?
No, I'm not doing Strahd tonight. There will be another Strahd session this month, but if you haven't watched it yet, you should go check it out. All of the VODs, all of the previous 25 episodes are available on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/different_elves. And you can find me there on Twitter as well, where I talk about game stuff and these people and other projects I'm working on, so when I can.
I'm Melee. I played Val will say her last name was Curry.
I was going to say Valerie, but Valkyrie is a much better.
I like it.
It's much better.
I dig it.
I'm looking forward to, hopefully, maybe we bring this back, because I really liked the character a lot. You can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagrams at Melee BTS, and also Unicarnage13. I believe Unicarnage is the Instagram one.
Yep.
Thank you for knowing that better than I know that. I'm glad someone's paying attention. And yep, I do music and occasionally come here and guest star with these guys on this amazing show.
Yeah, thank you. We had a lot of fun.
And likewise.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Now I'm taking these pants off.